tell pastor, I greet you, boss. I pastor. Happy weekend, sir. We are outside here for our monthly clean-up. Mama, the mama. Smile to the camera. Yes, sir. Boss. Okay.
Is that the chemical?
When I feel the chemical on this side, we'll tell you. One go see that bag, one start. Okay. No one send that bag. Yeah, you know about to this side. See what is going on. Men are active. They take the video.
And a young girl was found dead in Tombia, Yenegua, Bayelsa State for taking hard drugs. Reports are coming out that she was living with an Aboki man, and she have given birth to 2 children with this Aboki man. And this Aboki man have taken one of the children to the north, and is trying to take the other child to the north also, but the grandmother is saying no. Reports coming out that this Aboki introduced this girl into hard drugs.
I saw this trending picture of a girl that buy out of substance intake. Then I saw this my brother video, Brainbox. His name is Brainbox. Go and look for him on TikTok. That guy is doing a great job. So I decided to keep mute and do my findings, do my own investigation. Note, I am not Ijo spokeswoman. I am nobody. You understand? But anything I do here in the name of Ijo Nation, according to the name on this page, is for my own good. Is for the good of my land, the good of my people, not because I am an Ijo spokeswoman or So don't come to my comment section and ask me, who made you Ijo spokeswoman? Who made you Ijo activist? That's your business. I've never called myself any of those names, okay? So I saw this and I said, let me make my own findings. Note, I don't talk about this thing for my page before. But I found out that this person is not an Ijo woman. Yes, she's from another state living in Yenegua. She have a Aboki boyfriend. I don't know if I should call that a boyfriend again, but they already have 2 kids, right? According to what you hear, Brainbox they talk just now. The man already carry one of him pikin go. Another one dey with her. The man won't carry that one again. But like say the grandmother say no, that pikin they no go carry her. The first one where they carry, they no bring her. there is a little problem, in the family of them and they are okay like that. But this one now, on this fateful day, this girl don't take the automobile where pass am. They don't dey take am before. They don't dey take am before they do wetin they do. But this one, it come pass in power. That one no mean say because I say na from another state, no mean say even our own girls self no dey do am. The only thing when me, I dey tell our people, when people come out and talk something, don't feel like, oh, they are exposing you. Oh, well, I know they talk this thing for social media. Do you think, you want make a dey waka from the mouth to the mouth of those people, go they give them advice? Yeah, now the mouth where we get. So make we start to dey pay money, they transport, they waka, go they meet those people for their houses. They trace them, go they tell them, say, no, they follow this person, no, they follow that person again. So this is where we can talk. And many of them, they see our videos. Yes. So this one now to tell you, say, those people where they follow no love you, they don't mean well for you. You know, understand? No man will love woman would they give them substance to take. No man will love woman go green. Even some boys, whenever even marry safe, they feel date those girls, so they feel go out with those people that are into it already, but they can never have them as a wife. They do even if they are hungry and thirsty for children, they want to have children, they will not like to have children with you. If you get belle, they feel give you their last card, may you go through where. You know understand? May you go comot am. They don't want make you be the mother of their children or their child, may you have any children for them. So use your tongue now. Take out your teeth. I don't come here talking before because I said this person is not from a Ijo land. This person is not an Ijo person. You know me say una no dey do am. Una dey do am, una stop am. No una stop am, make thunder no fire una.
I go around trying. Even my guy VGM, I see the beggar. Call MOP. I'm begging. Every day go there, Papa, we go run now, nobody. Sowore, I cannot count how many people Sowore has come to beg to join.
A few Akara moments later.
These Nigerians ask this very stigmatized man, when I, Seun, have even asked him to join MOP. If I, Seun, have ever asked him to join MOP. If I, Seun, have ever asked him to meet with Sowore.
We don't provide evidence. You dey play with video, ba? You dey play with Verydarkman. We don't provide evidence. Come and defend it. Come and defend it. You see, tell them to show you one evidence. Tell them to show you one evidence. He don't show you one evidence. Come out and defend it or oppose it. Come and oppose it. So all this your bad belly, when you dey get, is because you only want one singular thing from him. For him to carry his followers, almost 10 million people, come join your MOP, which they call the party name. So that you can, what do you even want to become? You have a political party. They should politicize the movement. So all this your beefing is because he has refused to yield to your calling of politicizing the movement to favor you. See evidence, come and defend it. And you Agbaya, like Agbaya. So you don't know when VDM is eating with you, he has always had a long spoon. I should say shock you. That while he has always been eating with you, he has always had a very long spoon. He said that he has always been suspicious of you. So therefore, he has always been eating with a very long spoon with you. Because he knows that this day will come. Just that he does not know that it's going to come so soon and so fast. once you talk too much, if I go like this, your senses are gone. You are a junkie. Like you are a junkie. There's no difference between you and a junkie. You are a junkie. You just carry this big bro so that you go this. They lace out with different things. That's why you talk stupidly and foolishly. How can a man be talking so much like this? Then when you talk like this, where do you reserve space for your wife to talk? Where is the space for her to rant? If you as a man can talk like this, come and defend you. There's evidence on ground. Now you want to go and push it to Peter Obi. You want to push it to Peter Obi because he did not support Peter Obi. Did he tell you, as he opened his mouth one day to tell that he's supporting Peter Obi? As much as people have poked him to at least point to person that he's supporting, have you heard for once that he said, I'm for Peter Obi? The last time he publicly gave his support for Peter Obi was during the last election. Since then, he has been neutral on who he's going to vote for. And your mouth to the year and asking that Peter Obi is there for. No push and go Peter Obi corner. Come and defend. You mean he said, we'll show you one evidence. We'll show you one evidence. Evidence to Yakpa. This one are the first one. No worry. When you talk again, we'll go disgrace you.
Sowore want to transform Nigeria. Even Sowore himself, he talk about how he wants to transform Nigeria, and he has a better policy idea written down, and he has a better plan to transform Nigeria. This same Omoyele Sowore won't use Doris Ogala to replace Alex Kuti as governor of Abia State, and you claim you want a better Nigeria. You won't use Doris Ogala to replace Alex Kuti, meaning say Pastor Chris could be first lady. So if people can see, if they talk, you go back and say, no, this is somebody you tell me wants a better Nigeria, and this is somebody that has a better policy. No, it's not like so people they complain. It's like this man is doing well. This is a governor that we love, he's working. But because of that, there's no problem. You want to caricature the man. That's the problem. Now you carry Doris Ogala. Doris Ogala, there's no offense. No offense to you. I'm really sorry. I don't plan to insult you or whatever. But the truth is that the reality is that I should tell you, may go with a laugh you for corner. You just won't caricature you. They won't caricature you. My advice to you, now may you take Remi Tinubu advice. I think somebody like you is even somebody that can start up Doris Ogala Akaras. If you even get franchise everywhere for Nigeria, Doris Ogala Akaras and co. That's even more of a realistic future for you than becoming the governor of Abia State. But thank God that this thing happened so that Nigeria can see. And when I say Omoyele Sowore is a mediocre and he's a joker, and he has no plans, all these ones where they do, just like his friend Seun Kuti told me, he knows. All these things where they do now to get international funding. Seun Kuti said it. That Omoyele Sowore does all these protests to get international funding. He cannot say that's a lie. He said it. All those ones say now international fund. Normally, if I don't stop this fundraising, when it starts to be, if I don't talk about it, if I don't drop accounts of fundraising, all these protests, money they behind them. Cannot tell me that somebody that won the progress of Nigeria. You carry Doris Ogala, make a replace Alex Kuti. Then when you be president now Bill Lord will be CBN governor. As the policy and as the Nigeria, you don't show us. Telling me, Sowore continue with criminal. He's fighting for Nigeria. Shut up. He's also a politician. He called Tinubu a criminal not because if to say no a politician, I talk for say okay, but he's a politician. He fight for the same post with Tinubu. It's only natural for him to insult Tinubu and downplay Tinubu, downplay Obi, downplay any other person he's competing against. That is why you will say today you attack Obi, tomorrow you will attack Atiku, then you will attack Tinubu. All of this na politics. Don't tell me somebody like that is fighting for Nigeria. No. I said today, okay, anybody won't cry, me cry, and I'll tell you reality. Sowore has been fighting since 1992. He has been fighting for the progress of Nigeria. He has been fighting for his selfish interest since 1992. Who is MQ Abiola, a rich man? there was an advantage to that fight. If Abiola at that time become the president, Sowore said a big beneficiary he could get. So leave all these things, I beg. Hey, it's protesting since for 30-something years now. Verydarkman, you that are just coming, you should join him. You should join him. I don't believe in him. But if you want to follow that logic of saying that they go on for a long time, so as I come, Verydarkman, join him. Why no join Atiku? Atiku don't try to be president before Sowore even think of becoming a president. I think come if for join Atiku now. If you no open your own party, for join Atiku. Since that's the logic you people use, say first come, I suppose I don't believe in his whatever thing he's doing. I don't see originality in it. I see fakeness. Take it from me. Oh, Verydarkman, when you were locked up, Sowore stood for you. Shut up. I need to clarify this part. He spoke up. I spoke up when he was also arrested. But say Sowore go release Verydarkman, that's a lie. That's a very big lie. First of all, you ask, what did Verydarkman do? She no offense or send me go prison for that. No. They say that cyber wait. ESCC carry me, which charge? Okay. That's pure injustice. We all saw that. Which we all will speak against that. The first time, like Kefiano, I remember Kefiano could not sleep. Kefiano, I said after they released me, and so this man where I died, harassing for my IG. The day when they released me, I saw Waka big truck of Irish potato, this one, that one, go drop for the man. The man was even angry. He said, no one see me. He said, how I go talk, why I go talk that thing about DIG and IGs? But at least he don't use it. Can't tell me. So I said, no. I beg. I will not associate myself with them. And I've seen that pattern since. I know if you tell me, say somebody won't fight for country, you get pattern when I will say, okay. For 30-something years, the country they was they go. For once, let's talk about who wants to. How do you change Nigeria? You brought in their Buhari into power. You were the one that brought them into power. You were contracted and you used your platform, Sahara reporters, to bring them in. This one will be saying a lie. There are videos. Now you badmouth good luck, blackmail good luck, said a lot of things about the good luck administration. And at the end of the day, when Buhari came, everybody was hailing you. There are videos of them hailing you. After that particular video, said there's a video when you decide to run. There's a video when you came. The Minister of Information then, was it information? Buhari's government. You challenged him in the studio. You were in the studio when you were going for your campaign. You were in the studio when you told him that we were the one that brought you into office. I carried you on my back to bring you. You brought in APC. Do you understand? You brought in APC. So all this your fight, so it was in the fight. I don't believe in that. Una go cry, you. Una go cry. No, these people now by force I won't join you now. I do on my own. I say 2023, I mean 2024. I just see publication from Sahara. Say Verydarkman is an establishment of the APC. Say, where did they go here now? What's going on here? 80-90% of my post shows you how bad this government is. From day one, shows you how bad the APC government have been, what Nigerians are going through. I carried that in. I remember vividly when I showed Seun Kuti. I said, I'm not sure what guy they do. He said, what was it? Sowore? No, okay. You don't see maybe Sowore get Sahara again. That's what Seun Kuti said. Do you understand? That's what Seun Kuti said. The hate have always been there. And he can't wait. I see that pilot thing happen. Unknowing to him. Say, where as you the plan, me said the plan. It came from nowhere. Somebody use person face do billboard. Somebody could post person. Meanwhile, I don't be brand ambassador of anybody. I don't turn down millions, billions. I don't really do brand ambassador. You carry my face, go for billboard without my permission. You went to court. They took you to court. And the day when they're supposed to judge fools, now that day they judge the fool. It was on the 1st of April that they sent you, Fool's Day, that they sent him to remand at the Kojo Correctional Center. And as a fool, I escorted him. So what from nowhere? It's oppression. So what do you want me to do? If they can't go police station, oppress. They can't go court, oppress. Now, I say they can't go court. So which one is the oppression? But of course, he didn't care about the Lord. He He just wanted to show himself. And he discontinued the case. Go and discontinue your own now with DSS now. Discontinue. And up till now, the case is still there. Up till now, that case is still there. Now, pity. Say, okay, no, really, normally. That offense like that, a very big crime. I get different case. But just to show you, you cannot discontinue. You discontinue your own. Now, I thought, what is my offense in this whole thing now? If it causes this problem, I show when they come. See, I say, okay, don't block court gates. It's not a very good advice. I say, don't block the court gates. The law show what I stand by the side. Because I know for the fact, say, all these people, when they did it, even if show what I do 100%, do you think I want him to be imprisoned? How can a human being would I be? Do you think I want my election what to be imprisoned? What for? Even though they do politics. What for? Already. That man, he should join forces with her. Join forces with who? With who? Why? Hey, that man, come and show us your candidate. Come and show us your candidate. Oh, Mago show you candidates. Maybe the person can't come tomorrow. Maybe he can't go worse. Pass Tinubu. Or not the same with Tinubu government. They can say, Verydarkman, I bring a come office. I beg. The only thing we do is we show you there's a problem. We call the attention of the government. We use our platform to speak. This Oyo State children now, since we lock up. Where is it there for the news? Where are they for the news now? How many people you see say carry the Oyo State matter again, the children there they push? How many? At least we put them for the top of our head. This awareness we reach Shimaki, they say go work, don't give us small time. We did observe what's now. But how many days gone by? When I come that time, we started. I say, I dey look there. We come protesting, made the bandits, made the release children. I come say, Tinubu must go. That day they do protest. Tinubu must go, come dey loud, pass bring back the children. Come dey loud, pass bring back the children. Bandits must go, terrorists must go. Immediately I say, okay, yes, I want this one to be higher. But I don't want to enter politics now. Let bandits, terrorists, and kidnappers must go be louder because that's the main thing. And they should bring back the children. For the internet, everywhere you go. They leave the home matter for the raptors, and they do politics. So it's not like they really cared about the children. I know they follow my do and nonsense when they do. Do you understand? We are not politicizing our movement. Let that time come, everybody go know. But for now, we did what we did.
Hello, Nigerians. My name is Ibrahim Garba-Wala, popularly known as Comrade IG Wala. It is sad that Nigerians, at this point in time, we have no solutions, not a single solution to our problems. Sincerely speaking, I don't know. These few days, Nigeria has been something else. We all know the situation we're in. No matter how you get frustrated and you think you want to ignore, you can't even ignore. You think you want to just take your eyes or your mind off what is happening in Nigeria, you just can't help it. I think at this point in time, it's high time we tell ourselves nothing but the truth. First and foremost, on a daily basis, Nigerians we do manage to see if we can have a little hope. But sincerely, we are totally hopeless. And the state of hopelessness that we're in is something that I think is not just a few individuals that will be putting our hopes on. Sincerely speaking, what the country is in, we must all come out, not just be on the streets, we must force those in authority to take the right decision and immediate action. If they cannot do that, we call on National Assembly to compel the president to step down. Else, we are going to compel every single senator. Nigerians, this is a clarion call. No senator in your area should be spared to stay at home. Let them come out and go to National Assembly and do the needful against the president of this country as we speak. Every member of the parliament should leave his house, should leave her house, go straight to National Assembly, take an immediate decision to end this crisis that we're in. We are calling on everybody, not just citizens, pro-citizens, that the military and the police are deployed to tear gas, to shoot, that are going to take this fight. The senators must go out. National Assembly members, reps members, step out of your house, step out of your comfort zone, go out there. Don't let us go on the streets. You are going to kill, if you cannot kill the bandits, you're going to kill us. This is a clarion call. Not any senator. I'm going to do that in Hausa. Jama'a masu sauraro mu halin da Najeriya ke ciki yanzu. Ya wuce a zauna ana kallon wai 'yan Najeriya suna fita zanga-zanga, ana ci musu mutunci, ana ɗaukar sojoji da bindigogi, ana zuba su kan hanya, ana ɗaukar 'yan sanda, suna jefa tiyagas. Gashi can inda ya kamata a je da tiyagas da bindigogin nan da motocin nan ba za a je ba. Sai an tare hanya, an kama kowa, an kama mutane, wai sannan a ga rundunar 'yan sanda da rundunar sojoji wai an zubo su cikin gari, wai suna tare bayan Allah da suke nuna takaicin abin da ake musu, wai nan ne ake tura jami'an tsaro. Saboda haka duk wani dan majalisar dattawa, sanata, ya fita daga gidansa, ya fita daga anguwar da yake, al'umma ku shiga a fitar da su, a fitar da su. Enough of this nonsense is enough. 'Yan majalisa ku fita daga gidajen ku fita ku koma majalisa, ku je majalisa, ku je ku abin da ya kamata akan shugaban kasar nan. Kada ku bari mu fito kan titi, billahi lazi, sai dai in ba za ku iya kashe bandit ba ku kashe mu. Enough of this nonsense. Kudu da arewa, babu, north, south, all over the country. We don't have a country, and we're sitting down. No. Do what yake da makwabci na senator ko wani ne duka su fita, let them get out of their homes, let them go back to National Assembly. If it takes them sleeping on National Assembly, let them do that. But they don't have the comfort to stay within the community. We've been allowing this we thought these people care. Now, the Minister of Defense or Ministers of Defense, live everywhere you are. You must move to the streets and do the needful. Enough is enough. We cannot just take this. For God's sake, what is this? Enough of this. Saboda haka muna kira da duk wani matashi, duk wani ɗan Najeriya, duk wanda yake ya damu ba da kishi ba maganar kishi a nan. Maganar shi ne wa yake so ya rayu zuwa gobe. Ba maganar kishi ba ne. You see, this is what is going on in the country. These same leaders, these same politicians, and the military, you don't care. The politicians are misusing you, misguiding you, misinforming you, and at the same time, you share the little opportunities, the bounties you have, the resources you have. Corruption in any way, you people are. You think you're getting yourselves rich. Now, this is it. Look at how this general died. How many generals died as a result of this fight, this war? What is happening? What are you doing? Now, the point is this. You've allowed this thing to escalate. The Boko Haram of today, that is what is happening. The insurgency in the northeast, it is not that insurgency of Muhammad Isu. You should know that it is the recklessness, the carelessness that ended up giving us what we have today. Now, it has created opportunity for this same ragtag elements. Now they have international collaborators. They have moved into our territory. They have actually become, in fact, Sabisa is now a global province for all these terrorists. Yes, the same way the Northwest is now another, let me say, is another hub where every terrorist within the Sahel is now taking comfort or taking refuge. Now the point is this: we must not agree that this same carelessness should continue. These guys are out. These guys are hunting us like rats. Anywhere citizens are, these guys are picking. No, we are not agreeing with this. It's enough. It's enough. It's enough. We are coming on the street. We are calling on no senator. I repeat this because these people in National Assembly are not. Look, that National Assembly does not belong to few people. It is for Nigerians. That building is meant. That is the Anglican code of democracy itself. That is where democracy is hinged on. We should not allow anybody to take National Assembly to become their business center where they make money without doing anything. We must choose people from the comforts of their homes back to National Assembly until they do something. We are saying no to that. This is the angle of protest that I personally am going to pull. Anywhere you see, doing that in Majalisa, if you see a senator or a rest member, let him out of that environment. Let him head straight to an environment where, yes, he has to go back and do his work. Please. So I think at this junction, I am moving into town, into Abuja. We are going to make sure we release a press conference and also call on every Nigerian anywhere. If a senator, if a rest member is close to you, please send us his location, send us his house number, we are going to make sure they leave their comfort zone back to National Assembly. When they go to back to National Assembly, they should do the needful for Nigerians. We must rescue this country. Enough of this comfort that these politicians are enjoying. Thank you, everyone.
Alright, so by now I believe Nigerians must have seen the news of the Miyetti Allah chairman, Benue State chapter, that was ambushed and killed at Okudu a village under Otubo local government area. The name of the Miyetti Allah chairman that was killed is Aldo Ruski Muhammad. Now, when this whole thing happened, I was the first person the Fulanis reached out to because I have a relationship with some of them, especially around that area. You know, when some things happen, they reach out to me to say, okay, there'll be a problem here, there might be conflict. So, Verydarkman, please do well. And I do my own bidding by contacting security operatives to make sure they calm everything down. On that Friday, as you can see, this is the first message they sent to me. Sir, we need to talk. Serious fight between Fulani and Benue people, and Benue people is about to happen. This message was sent to me around 6:56 p.m. Right, and immediately I just went straight and I called the security operative. Of course, they didn't know what was happening, and I told them, "Oh, you have to move into Benue, else there might be a reprisal attack, and there will be a lot of bloodshed." So the first thing was to stop that from happening, which. So I've alerted now, and they'll go after the people that killed the Miyetti Allah leader so that they can stop the killing. I don't know why they will go and do that. These people cause a lot of problems. Why would you go and do that when you know that there will be reprisal? You understand why? Please, I'll get back to you, please. Please, I beg, just help me, please. Successfully happened thanks to the security operative that stepped in. Now, why am I coming online with this? Because things like this, it needs to be put out there so that the people, the leaders in Benue will know how to talk to their boys and to control the problems that might possibly happen and the future problems. You know, things like this, you will just hear now say, they just come, they just unalive 200 people, 300 people. Things like this is usually the genesis of the problem. Now, what happened to this man? Before this thing happened, this man was unalive on the 26th. That was when they ambushed him at Ukudu and they unalived him. Before this, on the 11th of June 2026, his first son, Idris, and some of his friends, they were going to the car park. They were traveling to Onisha. They were going to the car park, and they were like 4 on the bike. Then some people stopped them. As they stopped them, and they said they were raising hand to stop them. So he told the driver that somebody stopping you. What if there's danger ahead? Stop the bike. So they stopped the bike. And when they stopped the bike, unfortunately for them, they were ambushed. They were beaten mercilessly. And as a result of that, one of them actually lost his life. I think he lost his life as a result of that. So when the whole thing happened, this Miyetti Allah chairman that was unalive, he was not even in the vicinity. He stays inside Makodi town. So his son called him and said, "Dad, look at what happened." So that was why he now put a call across. Then the local government chairman now called for a meeting. He called for a meeting. They went there for the meeting. They apologized that they were going to fish out the boys that ambushed them. At the end of the day, they said they were going to take care of the Fulanis that were beaten up, that they would go and take care of their hospital bills and everything. And the one that died, they apologized that they were going to mount an investigation on the matter. At the end of the day, they paid 1.2 million naira for everything. The community paid the Fulanis that amount, and they left. Then on this 26th, according to what they told me, that the DPO called and said there is a meeting, that this chairman should come for a meeting. And as the chairman came for the meeting, the DPO told him that before he came, he said, the local government chairman, the ruler of the land, and some prominent people want to do a meeting with you because of some other, so that we can avert all these problems from occurring again. That when his father went there, he asked the DPO, that DPO, where is the local government chairman? DPO said, local government chairman, no day. He said, what about the other ruler? He said, but why did you now call me? The DPO said that Fulani was entering people's farms to destroy their crop. He said, yes, this is something that you can call me on the phone. I can easily call the Fulani leader there to stop this and bring all those people to book and to make sure they pay for damages. You didn't need to call me all the way to come. He now said, he said, according to them, that the DPO then told them that there's that anytime there's a problem in that community and their crops are being scattered, that they want to reach out to that leader in that area, but they are scared to go to where the Fulanis are. Then the chairman told him that there's no problem. I can arrange a meeting with the community and them so that they can easily have a relationship. Let them have a relationship and there's no problem. Then the father now went further to tell the DPO that that people that their farm was affected, since I'm here, call them out. Let me speak to them. Right? Call them out. I want to talk to them. That the DPO now said, there's no problem. That he's just going to give them a week. He's going to give the chairman a week. That they will sort it out. But if the cows eating of crop occurs again, that then he can now call him back so that he can meet the people. Fine. That was how he moved. And as he was going from Ohimini, Onimihi, from there, the DPO or division, sorry, I don't want to mix Ohimini local governments. That was where the meeting was at. So around 2 p.m., as he was leaving, next thing, they saw a pickup truck, like a Hilux, by the side. His boys went before him. He came with some other Fulanis, they left. So those Fulanis saw that Hilux, but they didn't pay attention to it. It was vigilante, and they left. It was that same spot close to a market that the man was shot. You understand? So it looked like an ambush, and this is what happened based on the information I gathered. Now, you ask why I'm making this video. You see, a lot of things happen in Benue State that the bad people in Benue are taking advantage of. Because everywhere you go, they are bad and they are good people. The bad people in Benue, they take advantage of it a lot of times. Now, there's a story that one Fulani was arrested one time at the police station for kidnapping. And his father, the Fulani guy's father, went to the police station when they called him that your son was involved in kidnapping. The father got there and he started speaking language to the boy. That how come you are a kidnapper? Why would you do that to our family? And he now told police to make sure justice is served. That the boy now told his father that he's sorry for everything, but it was some Benue boys that contacted him that they will do the kidnap and he will be the one to receive the money. Do you understand? That he did not kidnap. I was just there to talk on the phone and receive the money to make sure the business goes well. That immediately he made that revelation, the police decided to release the boy to go. Because the police did not want to maybe trace and tag the people that were involved in Benue State. Do you understand? So a lot of these things that are happening, sometimes you hear that some Benue boys, they go and unalive a lot of cows, because of the start a communal clash. Sometimes the cows need to go and drink water. You see, these whole problems is there. What am I trying to say? It is really important that the leaders, when I talk about the leaders, the community leaders, the monarchy, the kings, the palace people, everybody that have influence over the youth, it is really important that you have a meeting with these people. A lot of them have been compromised by politicians, left, right, and center, and because of, Fulani headsmen is already there. Everything, they put it on them. Even sometimes, even if nobody then get fault. Because there is that stereotype, you still put it on them. I'm not saying the Fulanis are innocent. I'm only saying that these things need to be looked at critically. Do you understand? They need to be looked at critically. And it has been going on for donkey years. Not be every attack for Benue with Boko Haram and bandits. A lot of them are actually communal clash. A lot of them are farmers and herders clash. Do you understand? A lot of them are farmers and herders clash, which the government are supposed to by now regulated the whole thing. But yeah, politics is happening, But within ourselves that are not politicians, the people are the ones suffering it. So it is really important that the community leaders call the youth together, have a very good meeting, and everybody should know their role in the society to have a better Nigeria. It is really, really important. You understand? As I speak now, I've tried my best. I've spoken to the Fulanis, I've spoken to them. I've told them they believe in me. They trust me very well. We talk a lot about a lot of things, I've spoken to them. They said, yes, police have made some arrests. You know, he even appreciated me. He said, "Oh, thank you very much that the police have made some arrests. You know, at least that's going to calm the tension down. You know, because at the end of the day, this is a very prominent leader, a Miyetti and land chairman. And I've heard the man speak before. I've heard that man speak before. Like this is a video.
Ba wani mataki wanda gwamnati ya dauka kuma a ce mu filani in mun za mu yi ma in mun ga abin da ya fi kaki mu in mun yi report ba a dauka ba in filani kaɗan sun ce su ba su yadda ba in sun je sun taɓa waɗansu mutane kaɗan a ce wai dukkan mu filani wai ta'addan mutane wanda suke tare mu suna kace mu su ba ta'adda ba ne yanzu akwai filani wanda zai iya kace ya duki mutum ya ɗauki mutane ya kai su police station ya je aje su kawai ya tafiya bisu har ɗaya ran ciyar shi har ɗaya tun azaba duka da takawa ya kawo mutuwanci kuma a bashi a wajen a gaban ɗan sanda kuma a ce Najeriya ana so mu zauna lafiya kuma a ce Najeriya wai kar wani ya ɗauka doka a hannun shi in ba a so wani ya ɗauka doka a hannun shi to hukuma su tashi su yi aiki wallahi in ba su yin aiki ba abin da zai hana mu ɗauka doka hannu ba abin da zai hana mu sai dai a yi abin da za a yi mamu in za a zo a kace mu ko a zo a kama mu sai dai a kama mu wallahi in hukuma ba sa ɗauka su kama mutane wanda suka yi mamu mu ba za mu yadda rai ne kowane rai kowa yana so ɗan uwanci kuma kowa yana so yaro kuma rai guda ɗaya ne ran da aka cire maka rai an cire maka rai kenan sai dai in akwai wani wanda zai gaje ka in baka da wanda zai gaje ka kuma ka tafi saboda haka na yi wannan magana ya shiga kunnen chairman na local government ya kira DPO kuma zan ɗauka mataki na hukuma zan kai ƙara kuma zan yi daidai abin da hukuma yana so a yi amma in mutanen nan ba su tashi ba in mutanen nan Allah ya sa su ne ajalinsu kuma ba a kama kowa ba mu ba wawaye na bane mu ma muna so ran abin da zan faɗa kenan magana wanda zan faɗa Allah sa magana na ya shiga kullum ciyama salamu alaikum.
Was calling the attention of the government on the insecurity, talking about a lot. You get your house and friends to interpret. You understand? So you can say from this video, you see that the man is a peaceful man. I know there's already a stereotype on the Fulanis, but you cannot say they are all the same because that would be a very bad judge of character. You understand? So please, we really need to contribute. Everybody needs to contribute together for the security of this country. You understand? And to all those youths where we say, Una don't they use Fulani name, they do all this kidnapping, banditry, you know, insecurity issues, leveraging on it to make money out of it and all that. When I go learn, the hard way with time. You understand? Because they come for a lot of now. And to all the Fulanis as well, where they follow, they do all these things. Time they come. They are coming for everybody. When I mean we, collectively. Maybe say I get one guy big power, collectively. Nigerians are coming towards that direction where we start looking at the problems for what they are and stop stereotyping and generalizing. Thank you very much. Peace.
Seun Kuti, keep quiet. Keep quiet. So you can unfollow VDM. You, Seun Kuti, you can unfollow VDM. I have been speaking on social media about this boy. Say this boy now manipulator. Say this boy now oppressor. Una do like say I not see him. Granted, they insult me. They insult my family. They insult my mama. They insult my papa. Then they kumu. Today, everybody don't see him. Say this one was saying the truth. You know understand? Now, una they blast him. Una they unfollow him. Una they criticize him. Una they tackle him. Eh? See, my owner say, VDM, if he can apologize to Nigerians, make we accept him back. Give him second chance. Now, human being him be. You know that. Now, give him all this level before. I'm happy that people have realized that what D1 was saying was the truth. You don't understand? Let him apologize. What happened in GTV? What did your mama do for how the money enter that account so you're gonna blame the bank? They allow people to disrespect the bank by breaking their cards, manipulating people. Let him apologize. Mona no best. So I promise you, I will use NGO money. I never use that for anything. No. If he can apologize, the way President CEO don't apologize to Nigeria, accept him back. You don't understand? Now, not fault. But this is not the time to apportion blame. If VDM can humble himself and apologize to Nigerians for the terrible things we don't do over time, let us accept him back. Everywhere good, my people. D1 here. Shalom.
Nana know how some of you not say wicked, how wicked some of you can be. Some of you not today wicked. If I don't see una go say to fiak, una way they feel drag pregnant woman. Person way carry another human being, another soul like you for inside belle where person not they see. Una go open eye, they drag her. Person way not get what you do, you not buy una pikin. Now content they ask, they say content don't finish. Yeah, no, una not agree. Una say they must continue. They face reality now. Una say una not agree. Tell me what he Mary do now. The one una they drag her for a comment session not reach una. Una go see come and comment session. Come they drag pregnant woman for una mind make her join una they drag Mary. Person way carry way get belly. One another human be like you and her they belly. What did he do me? What did she do me? She they owe me money. What do you want make me they follow on the drag her? They don't add content. They say na content. They add the tea don't end. Then what you not see they fight for? I don't understand. Now, my brother give Mary belly. Let us say no take responsibility. Over here, no see, see a shake. He say no problem. She suffered they do her thing. She not they drag anybody. She they do her thing they post. She suffered they live her life. They expect the day when God go deliver she and the baby, unborn baby. What did she do now? One of they cry for? I don't understand. Now her husband give her belly. Content don't end. You're not going to enter house. Most everybody join on the dragon. Maybe she got what she do now. She not got what she do me. He not so on a wicked. When I go open her, they drag person way get belly pregnant woman. He not so on a be. Nana see how wicked some of you can be. If I see some of you now comment, I'll say to fear qua. When you die for another people content don't end. Now reality we face now. This one not get PDP and APC again. Now this one side today. No, I stand with Mary. She's expecting a baby very soon. She we go welcome her into motherhood. I don't know what you know they fight for. If you don't like the way I think they support them, you will come up for my page. Go another page. Must you they go follow, they go everywhere for they talk about Mary? You know, if you stay with that, you not go people page where they talk about Mary. If you can't stand people talking good about Mary, show you her love. I know if they post a picture now, I never even they praise her and they cry. Then leave my page. Okay? You have the reason of dragging her. Now you and God can't know that one. I don't know how to do the beat Tony. I can never do it before. No talk of saying I not do it. If you don't like her, my dear, the way I did talk, come on for my page, not on the cry. Wicked souls. I go open eye. To fear quoi? I fear or not fear. Now I see some of you finish. This is me can't take una as come on for here. Now where they beat that bully, they beat pray. Una get mind. Una be boko, una be bandits. Una be bandits. Now no one face reality. Content don't finish, make una rest. Una no one rest. Now they cry. They're not their content again now. Tell me what you see they cry from. What did she do me? What did she do now? She buy una picking. She tip una picking. She tip una husband. Let us say now take responsibility. Over here not see, he not care. She they live her life. I love people that want to show I love. Mona come up for my page, wicked souls. Now I make life not the better for una. Una go just hate person for no reason. Content, wait, come on, I don't want rest. When I go to us on a page, and why not the carry and come my page? And you want to tell me I watch you alone. If you cannot stand me showing her love, then get out. That invites you. Nonsensical people, wicked souls.
Okay, my people. This video is not to discourage anybody, okay? No. It's not to discourage anybody. But there's a feeling I have on my own, okay, concerning our brothers that do clean everywhere, all over the state of Nigeria. Okay? But I have another feeling of it. Let me be honest. I know vividly that these guys are not doing it because the country loves them. Okay? I need to be corrected. Like I said, it's not a way to discourage anybody. I need to be corrected. They are not doing it because the country loves them or because they love the country. Let me put it that way. I don't know which one is better. Okay? But I think that they are doing it because this is what Verydarkman like. You understand? I think they are doing it. This is what Verydarkman like. And this is what Verydarkman like doing. So they're just trying to support Verydarkman through this voluntary work. Okay? For me, I think these guys, I don't know what to say. I don't know how to discourage them, you know. Are they really trying? Yes. Are they really trying? Yes. But did Nigeria really watch what they are doing? The answer is no. Did Nigeria even watch what they are doing? The answer is no. Nigeria don't want it. Let us be honest with ourselves. Nigeria don't want it. This is the truth. How many politicians, local government chairman, governors, president, or any senator, okay, that have came out to say, oh, these guys are doing this, they are doing this, they are doing their best. Do you know that here in Germany, the government, the way the government used to support people like this, NGO like this, do you know that? But from government pocket, they do support things like this. You understand? So do you think that it's because the country loves them or they love the country? You don't expect a man like me that Nigeria has fed woolly on me. I can never pick biscuit paper on the floor and throw it in a bin in Nigeria. It's not possible. Common biscuit paper. I can't pick it on the floor and throw it in the mold or in bin. It's not possible. I can't do it. Because the country fed me since I was born. But thank God for German. Understand? Can I do that in Germany? Yes. I can do that in Germany. I can even work in Germany for 10 years without being paid. I don't care. I can even work here in Germany without being paid. Because I know how the country have built me so far. In case you don't know, this picture you are seeing here, up here, this is also a voluntary work. Here in Germany, this was 2016, 10 years ago. This was me, 10 years ago. You understand? So that is why whenever I see all these guys, I'm just thinking, is it that these guys, they so much love the country or the country love them? Okay, now, who is giving them credit of what they are doing? The answer is no. You don't expect me to go and be cleaning the streets, to go and be cleaning the gutters, at the end of the day by doing all sorts of things, and their kids are living abroad. No. For example, we all come and be seeing that, look at this guy, they are suffering themselves for nothing. You understand? Because why? They have sold themselves to the devil. Many of you know me that I love to help people, but that one is different. Those are individuals. Okay? Those are individuals. It's different from a country. You understand? So I shout out to Naona try, and they try, but me, I can't do it. No matter the love I have for the person, I can't do it. No matter the love I have for that person, I can't do this voluntarily. Hello, Nigerians. Make una listen to this video. Una remember, say, I can't play one video for una. I can't tell una, say, APC chairman, and video with this, so, and his friend, APC chairman for Kebbi State, and his friend, kidnappers don't carry the enter bush for some weeks now. The day inside bush. APC chairman, a whole chairman for inside APC member, strong member. Kidnappers hold on for inside bush. One of his friends, once he did this video, so when they got that kidnapped the same day, he don't buy. They don't send a go RIP. Kidnappers. They don't send a go RIP. Why they do this video? And they do this video because of you. When they say, when they under APC, when they say, if you talk about the bad governance of Tinubu, you would invest, you would carry face, say party is supreme, Oswald, party is supreme, party is supreme, party is supreme, party is supreme, your people is dying on daily basis, party is supreme. And you make how they do this video so. You know, according to one Benin parable that I love so much when I was young, I love this parable so much. Make I remind you this parable. The parable goes like this. Amowhere egbarumpa. Amowhere egbarumpa. You know what that means? It means that money rain, you know, they beat one person. Money rain, no, they beat only one person. You understand? Never the meaning of that parable. And the rain they beat you with the APC. The rain will they beat people when we say they never do any party. Now so it be. So the rain will touch everywhere. You understand? So that's how it be. You don't exempt yourself because you repeat the APC, then you get exempted. It's not possible because this is the clear example to you when you do the APC. So this man, just like go RIP, innocent man, which crime he commits now? He commit crime to be a Nigerian. Crime when he commits, and because of say he's in a Nigerian person, you understand? Because he's a citizen of Nigeria, now make the buy and so. That is the truth. So if you are playing politics, backyard politics, you have to use your brain and also add your own account to a journal, or else you will be victim of everything. Politics is a dirty game, very, very dirty. Even when we die abroad, said, now peanuts, that they give you that. Don't even know, now peanuts, how they receive. Just give this guy 200 euro, give this guy 100 euro, now they fool themselves. Understand? RIP. So, sir, may you rest in peace. We are sorry. So, condolence to your children. Okay? In case of they say another life again, to say politics that dirty game, sir. Thank you and rest in perfect peace. Peace and love.
Those of you who do immigration content, you have to do us a favor, or do yourselves a favor. Shut up. Yes, and I mean it. Listen, I do not live abroad, and I will never live abroad. I don't see myself living abroad anytime soon. So this has no way of affecting me, all right? I do not live in the country where you live. I live in Lagos. So I'm just going to help you and some other Nigerians who live abroad. Now, I went somewhere and I was opportune to meet one of the mayors in the UK. Now, in the UK, they say mayor be like governor, right? In different cities. Every city get their own mayor. London has their own, everybody just get their own. So it's like governors, all right? Somebody said it's just around that level of a governor. Now, so I was talking with the mayor, and the mayor told me something. I asked him a question. I said, why do you guys change immigration laws all the time? In a year, you can even change it 2 times, 3 times. Why? And the man said, it is mostly because the immigration system behaves to be predicted. So when they start seeing content online coming from especially Nigerians, 6 ways to get visa to the UK, 100 ways to travel to Canada, how to travel to the US without passports, how to travel to Australia without visa, how to enter through Libya, they see these videos online. So once they see that you are casting too many updates, giving too many information, giving too many details, and even most of the details you people share online are even wrong, they begin to adjust their laws because they want you to not get comfortable with those laws. And once you start giving people clue on how they can troop into their country, they will change it. And these changes keep affecting people who are already in the country. Some of you talk too much. All these immigration laws they are changing is because you people talk too much. How do you set camera every day to talk about how to enter countries that are not yours? You will not get paper. You've been in the UK less than a year. What do you know about their laws? These laws can be, properly explained by immigration lawyers or the immigration workers. But you are not immigration anything. You're just a content creator. Everything about immigration is online. Whoever wants to travel to any country should go and check. Check online, check the requirements. If you have them, go and apply. All this UK, you do this one, this one, this one. In the UK, you must do that one, that one. In America, and most times these content creators are in the UK. I don't know, it's not a personal thing. But I feel you are spoiling things for other people. Most of the laws that these people bring is as a result of what our own country people are doing in their country. That's why they begin to adjust these laws. Nobody, the impression you have as a Nigerian wasn't created by you. It was created by someone else. So be calm, easy, calm down. Calm down. Too much information. This internet is a global village. Everybody, they see everybody. They are seeing these things. And the adjustment they are making can only affect you, not me, because I don't need the COS to live in Lagos. Peace.
See, the confirmers, I am so happy, You see this particular video, I am so happy about it, right? You know why I'm so happy about it, okay? All these things started, if I'm not mistaken, started between 2020, 2021, 2022. This is when all these things started, right? All those guys, when you enter UK, they just started. Boom! I don't know when Maziti got there, right? Many of them like that, right? They attacked me when I said something like this. When this thing just started, like this, the thing just started. I made video about it. I said, these things you guys are doing, it is wrong. These things you guys are doing will affect people. They said, this thing I let the video, all the video play. I did not say let me play half. Right? But I pray make the confess not be say he do anything to this video, right? That's the only reason why I would bring down the video, right? But when I said it, they attacked me. Both the comment section, everywhere. MC Akanuche particularly did not just attack me. That guy begin to send me so many messages. Begin to DM me so many rubbish. I know most of the things he said then, I just knew this one just come. He never understand things. He never know waiting time they talk. Right? That's the reason why I just let some things slide. If you understand the difference between abroad and Nigeria at that time. But I just forget, right? But here is the thing. What made me thank God well, we say, you know they abroad. I know your family is in UK, right? But you not there in UK, you are not in abroad. So if you say you there abroad now, they'll say, you don't enter, you don't want me other people come. My brother, thank God say you know they abroad. And you said you are not thinking of abroad very soon, right? Thank God for that too. If you say you there abroad now, your conversation will full. You don't want me people come abroad. You don't enter enemy of progress. That's all not being Nigeria people. That is what they should be telling you in your conversation. Now, what did they tell you for conversation with that? Me personally, I know how many things I don't witness change because of our people. See, listen, if you live in diaspora, right? Believe you me, except you never work carry there. There are some things these people they don't want you to know. It may be different things. It may be benefits, anything, so many damn things, right? They don't want me you know, right? But if you know and you can't go meet them, ask them of it. They will tell you, okay, they will do it for you. Sometimes they don't go do and joyfully for you. As they do at the verse, how come this guy know about this? Do you understand me? But don't be saying you go just come, since TikTok come outside, Facebook come outside, everything you cast. And that's so they that they change on the daily. If you go reach there, that's the reason why sometimes, right? Let me tell you this. That's the reason sometimes things when you see online different from what they happen in reality. Things when you see online different from what is happening in reality. I know so many things. I know why they mention those things, right? I don't do something about that. Right? I know so many things that are online. In reality, is different. Now, when you face reality, you don't say, "Well, not be waiting around for that." Go tell them now. I said this thing that time. So many of them attacked me, and I saw. If you cannot like me, not once, not twice. Mess of threats. I don't look the guy around. I said, "This one, I have to see another poor man. He never understands. He's just coming in. We have been here. We have been here. This video, tag out to this video. You will know what I'm talking about. Not this page. In my page before. You will see if you see check and you will see Esaman TV. Go and check it. You will see it. Right? They attacked me. That's how I don't even know how they can go bring my page now, because that was one of the threats also. Right? Try to say you know they are probably they talk this thing now. If we talk this thing now, they'll say you don't need you're not gonna be other people come. Okay? Here is no Nigeria. Once you do, there are some people that are see, listen to this. I always say this, I always tell people this. There are some people, their job, now to monitor social media. That is their job. That is their job. Then when I go this one, they do something, say nobody they know. Okay? Even if you speak Igbo, you speak Esa, you speak Bini, okay, the guy can be there. But you don't understand this, bro. When I don't get it. When I don't understand. Now what is saying a joke. Thank God say not be anybody when thank God say the famous not there abroad when talk this thing. Now waiting you don't still observe when they tell them, say they tell them, mayor tell them, now it be this. Because then they try, as you don't know this one, they change them again. As you don't know this one, they change them again. Sometimes that one when you don't know online, they don't change them already, you never know. Now when you get there, this is reality right here. If we did talk, they'll be like say, oh this one no have sense, and this one just they talk like this. They are uneducated. Wow. There's a difference between education and wisdom. There's a difference between education and sense. These are two different things, and they always talk this. Some of them are daft. I know that's the reason why I know they like talk too much like this. But thank God say you know they are abroad, and now you they talk this thing, so they will listen to you more than we went there. Because if we talk and say we don't dey here, we don't want to be there come. Small thing when we just did it, they'll cast them. Small thing when you don't hear. Not be say many people don't see them, but if these people are concerned, when you decide say I want to do something, they're not the fear advice person when you don't decide say when enter Libya to. So anybody who want to go abroad, you don't fear advice. And not only you want to go enter internet when it's ready, you go check what you are waiting is up. Not be say you go they shout. Now so you see these people they shout about the laws. The people won't get the laws. The people won't get the country. Now so they shout about it. If somebody talking on us, if somebody talk. I don't talk much, but maybe my name the more one is I'm out of the social media life, man. Nonsense.
Kokopi, I think VDN speaking, it clarified all our doubts. You understand me? It was his right to speak. Because this madman, these guys can't come in at 247 to be humiliating VDN. The only but in this issue is that Sowore is still in Kirikiri, and this might affect Sowore release. That is the only but I have here. Because they say that if two friends, the friendship that they work out, one will come down for the other one, something the friendship for stay long. VDM come down for this ghost smoker. So this boy was using the privilege, the opportunity to oppress VDM. This idiot fell come out 2 months ago. They say VDM is quiet because he has VDM secret, blah blah. Not knowing that this man a snake. Not knowing that it was the one that betrayed that Batabo Sowore to VDM. And it's not looking, he want to come out again like a saint. No, now VDM put him for a seat. And he put him for a seat where? And I never call they explain. VDM, please just ignore him at this moment because if Sowore don't come and say, hey, if you continue with this Igbo smoker, this man is of no use to society. So he's trying to put you to his level, and it's not possible. This man don't be mad now. How can two madmen be the same? How can a madman and a normal man be mad together? It's not possible now. That is when they just are asking who gave him the last Igbo. They ask, they say, who gave him the last Igbo may smoke. Because this man not behave at normal. Fela go born nonsense. Rubbish.
How many of you know this young man here? How many of you know this young man? Now, this is the reason why jungle justice is not an option. This is the reason why jungle justice is never an option. Anything that happens, always report to the nearest police station or any security agency office around you. Just report. Now, this young man was beaten because of what he did not do. Later, they find out that he's innocent. Now, imagine if he had died, what would happen? What would have happened? Nothing will happen. The people that beat him up, they are not going to pay for it. Just look at how they destroyed somebody's child. Look at how they destroyed an innocent man, a man that is on his own. And this is more reason why people find it difficult to help another person. This is more reason they find it difficult to help one another. Helping someone now looks as if it's a crime in Nigeria, for crying out loud. In Nigeria today, helping someone looks as if it's a crime. This is so devastating. This is so devastating. Please, this is not the kind of thing we want in this country. Jungle justice should not be allowed. It should be prohibited. Yes, jungle justice should be prohibited in this country. Because I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say again. I don't even know what to say.
This VDM and Sowore and Sheikh Kuti matter, so this is your matter. I don't really get much to contribute for this your matter where they grant. You see person, you see anybody will be your friend, where when I will get small misunderstanding, you go one try to expose what you will not talk, where when our friendship is sweet, fear that person. I don't want to come here and support anybody. Because get one video where VDM make, he said the reason why you know go support Sowore for whatever, and Sheikh Kuti, they are tribal big god, they are this, they are that. But me and you will watch me, so if you dey sincere to yourself, you go know say I wish VDM and Sheikh Kuti still they say your friendship still they go on. What if VDM can't talk about Sheikh Kuti, so you know go talk on. Maybe we come out sentiment, maybe we come out emotion, maybe we come out friendship, maybe we come out love for this one and speak truth once. I wish fella this Sheikh Kuti and VDM don't get buzz boost. All those is where VDM they talk now, you know go talk on. To be honest, and fear anybody will be your friend, because when I get small quarrel, you go come and talk everything when you tell them, when our friendship is sweet. Fear that person. If you are that person reconcile again, no they tell that person anything, concern anybody or concern by yourself. That is why I prefer distance friends. Afana. Abroad when I did, so I don't get friends. The only friends, family when I get, are my Christian members. And our Christianity for abroad, we don't know what's it be now once in a while we meet. Once or Sunday then we meet. So that one, I don't feel consider a strong friendship. We will share secret to each other, no. Me, I don't get friends, because friends don't do me. tell yourself the true way to watch me so. If you are sincere to yourself, this thing wey video and come talk say she will not like the Igbos. She will herself not like the Igbo. Not the Kalu matter which we already talk so. Nah, blah. No, my brother, not be now you won't tell us. Not be now where you and Sheyi Kuti get problem. Not be you won't tell us. Not be you won't tell us. If you tell us, you tell when our friendship they close. That time you for tell us. Me, I the follow person. We like what the video they do. We like all the good things where they do. You get the point now. But anybody when you go come online, because when I get small misunderstanding as friend, you come online or come to tell people about you, fear that person. That's why lizard also palo when na yeru bina runda and na time be efo. Lizard, that's why lizard they only take mat they fight. They take their tail they fight. They say because waiting mat 10 months, they know they finish. Beware of friends. Ask yourself this question. Say, I wish VDM and Sheyi Kuti not get misunderstanding. Nobody for know they talk for darkness. VDM for not come tell us, say, man, she will not like Igbo. She will say for not like Igbo. This one not like Igbo. Now, it won't bring Igbo now, come the picture. VDM won't bring Igbo now, come the picture. Me, that's where this life and maturity sometimes not by big or not be senior, person they mature. You feel big past everybody, but maturity they here. Me and person go to quarter now. I will come online because they talk what he tell me, where will they play. You know, as in it looks childish. To me, it looks childish. I will keep you mute. I go mute. It look over childish. Ask yourself this question. Make we know they do sentiment for everything. How will Sheyi Kuti and Sowore not get and the video not get this little bars boost? What did they do for darkness? Nobody for year. Because now play, now play with video and Sheyi Kuti they play. Now made they go buy gold for fella grave. Now love and friendship they reach there. So because the friendship is no longer there again now, they won't come expose themselves now. How does that make sense? Stupidity, foolishness. I want to support nonsense. So if you do good, we'll come here and talk. If you still do wrong, we'll still come here and talk. I wish video and Sheyi Kuti don't get bars boost. It's all video they talk wakaso, We hear them for their amount. Likewise, Shehu. Now you won't tell us, say Shehu not like the Igbos. Make the ask Shehu question. Say Shehu not like the Igbos. Shehu herself not like the Igbo. Where come be say, now you won't come tell us. So you won't bring Igbo now come the picture. You won't bring Igbo now come the picture. No wonder they call a VDM manipulator. No wonder some people they call him manipulator. No wonder that they call him manipulator. What they call concern Igbo now, concern you are the Sheyi Kuti and Sowore get matter. What they call bring Igbo come the picture. You don't feel you talk what you want to talk, forget about the Igbos, say they don't like Igbos. They don't like Igbos. You want better Nigeria without the Igbos. That's where they call VDM manipulator. That is where they call him manipulator. What you can bring Igbo come the picture. You and Sheyi get quarrel. Sheyi Kuti get quarrel. You and Sowore get quarrel. What you can bring Igbos come the picture. Maybe they think, VDN, if they do good sometimes, is a human being like us. It may not be always perfect. But what you can bring Igbo matter, come between you and Sheyi Kuti and Sowore matter now. You won't bring Igbo now, come the picture. Manipulation. this. Thank you and share the video.
We're trying to give hope, and to start Akara business doesn't take a lot of money. To start roasting corn, or somebody even said about brand, you see, they're saying that kuli doesn't take much. We didn't give them a loan, we gave it to them as a grant. So we've encouraged Nigerians as best as we could. What is within our hands, I have given, and I keep giving. And those are the things we've done.
For real, man. For real. We need to give a round of applause for, our First Lady. This is the first time in Nigeria we're having an active First Lady. I even call her the grassroots First Lady. A discerning First Lady. She tries as much as possible to reach down, to the grassroots. Because, come on, let's think about it. In, a current system, where things have metamorphosed. You understand? Changes are occurring. Yeah. The First Lady had to go and think deep, out of the box to make sure that she brings ideas that can actually help give hope. Yes, give hope to our women, and the citizens of Nigeria. And a lot of people are reacting negatively to. I don't see any wrong thing, she has done there, because at the end of the day, if you look at it, if you consider it, you understand the Akara business is something that has been existing. And it's like it's fading out. So she wants to really go back to the roots. Yes, let's know where we're coming from. We cannot lose our torch. For instance, now, the people that we are taking loan from, China, America, France, and all that, these are the things they use to build the economy. They use Akara. They use corn and kuli. Yes. All the movement and trips that the president travel out, to go and have meetings with these people. These are the ideas they gave him. A lot from them. Yes, they gave him this idea. They told him, bro, when you go back, tell your wife, this is what we did. This is how we, made our economy great. You understand? Let the people of your country start Akara, start kuli, start corn, business, granules. These kind of ideas are not ideas that you just get. They say when be a genius to be able to get this idea. What an elder sees sitting down. Children like us, we know if you see I'm standing. That's right. And ideas like this is deep. She did not even see it sitting down. She saw it sleeping, lying down. Because it can only be an idea that came from the dream. It's an inspirational idea. So a lot of people are misrepresenting this. Bro, think of a new Nigeria where every 1 meter you move, they are frying Accra. And you also have corn by the side. And if you're a good marketer that has a good marketing strategy, you shall First Lady corn, First Lady Accra, very cheap and spicy, First Lady kuli, First Lady kuli. So I'm also thinking this business, this Accra business, it can also reduce this banditry and kidnapping. Bro, that's one of the major problems of Nigeria we are trying to fix now. The moment we all decide to start this Accra business, banditry will stop. Those people are kidnapping and killing because they have not seen Accra to chop. They've not seen corn to chop. Imagine you now being if you're a bandit, imagine corn, and while in the bush, you couldn't see corn to chop. You will do more banditry. So once this thing starts, even fuel, bet me, fuel will reduce. You are making a point, Joe. Even Tinubu himself now. Bro, you don't understand the impact of what First Lady has done. You remember she gave jeeps to the APC women leaders? Yes. It was as a result of this Accra inspiration. They will use that jeep to buy flour, and start going to the empower. When they see you doing Accra, they empower you. They will be the flour distributors. That was the essence of that jeep. Kuli too is heavy. Yes. So they need to carry it to different. See, bro. First Lady is a genius. Bro, you need to see Nigeria in 2 years. Will be an Accra nation. Visionary. This is visionary leadership. And to all of you that are in the university, that is studying hard medicine, engineering and all that, I want to let you know that the First Lady has created jobs for you. Immediately you come out, trust me, you'll be an Accra surgeon. Yes. Mechanical Accra engineer. See, you people don't really understand. When she came out last time on her birthday to ask for Nigerians for money to beg bro and all that, It was the people that were doing this akara kuli business and all that were able to give out 1 million, 10 million, 15 million, 40 million, 100 million, 1 billion.
So what you're saying that Nigerians don't really understand that this is a visionary template.
With time, if they don't move with the flow, they will understand what they have done to themselves. At the end of the day, medical doctors in school, our economists, the economists, they'll come out and start thinking how to economize akara. You come out and start thinking how to operate akara.
Our software engineers, they can also write codes for akara and corn.
I'm telling you.
Wow.
See, bro, in the next 5 years, you will not believe where Nigeria will be.
Wow. Our first lady is phenomenal.
Now that we are having light issues, the moment, the workers that usually operate these lights, they get tired. They get thirsty for akara. So that's why sometimes when they give you 24 hours light, when they run out of akara,
they just
out of anger, they offer. With akara, we can become the giant of Africa again.
And corn and kuli.
Bro.
Oh my goodness God. Nigerians, stop
attacking the first lady. For real.
She's a visionary.
They don't really understand this thing.
She has come up with something phenomenal.
Something exceptional.
Lives. Yes.
Mama,
we stand with you.
Mama, we stand with you with your akara motive.
Yes.
We are part of the people that really believe in this new akara ideology. Okay. With akara business, we can employ a lot of people. Start paying them 500,000 monthly.
Okay. But let's not forget corn.
Corn is seasonal.
Corn.
That's the problem. Corn is seasonal.
Akara
is continual. Boy, that grammar enter. When you start eating akara,
they make you speak so
when you start eating akara, you will not see that instead of you to say corn is progressive, you say it is, continual. That is the level we are going to down. We want to thank all the people who give us loan, for really giving us this idea that with akara we can start paying back, our loans.
Nigeria's debt.
Yes, we need to thank, and we also thank all the trips that the president has been, going for and all that. We never knew that the idea they were selling to us was something that we had actually had in time past. So in this period where people are producing cars, industries are producing, great things, it is time for Nigeria to compete with the world with akara.
Akara innovations.
I believe that by the next World Cup, we'll be giving visas to supply akara to all the countries.
And some kuli.
Oh, my brother, I go buy flour, they come.
Bad parenting results to things like this. That oracle, I too much respect you for the way you did unveil these people bad side. Watch this video. Now, for the record, imagine kids, carrying children, going inside live stream. All these children are putting a bad reputation on their life. One thing that the media does is that online, nobody forgets. They ask you, you deny, including the small boy which was in call life, including you when you are to be fat food ground, you yourself as putting you be. You deny. Is this not Jasmine? Not be Jasmine, it's that was what I celebrated to payday in the year 2022. Is this not Jasmine? This our brother, Jack Oracle, Baba, you are really the first son of Verydarkman as you claim to be. Because you see the way he go bring back their memories to them. This is a result of waiting their mama don't teach them, coach them, so they talk anywhere they go. Now that will be the result of everything that they see for this video. So they learn them, they master them, and they delivered it. That is it. Because how can you, person when you don't see, it maybe now age 1, age 2, they see the auntie now, we will say, okay, probably they don't remember. Not the person when you even see recently 2022. Evil that men do lives with them. Social media, don't they forget. So you go later grow up tomorrow. You want to have your own vision, ambition. We go replay and back for you. Their mama may be the genesis of everything. See, for life, if your picking character go good for outside or you go bad, it did the hands of the parents, whether the papa or the mama. But as this one's papa not they available, and their mama and the day, now they don't they exhibit the character. They word for word, as their mama say they do a bad character, and so this one still the exhibitor.
They say she get caught up in this whole thing. I don't believe that one. This is a deliberate act. King Bishi is trying to use them to trend on her own to gain engagement, and that one is on the facts. If you like, not believe.
And you must put solidarity above everything else. Profit, money, we must show our government that these things can no longer control us. The number one step of showing the government that you have risen above the control of money is to strike. We need a national warning strike for this government. 1 week, where everybody will just strike. Sit at home. Say, fuck this government. We are not working. We are not working. Nigerians need to organize to that level. Because what they want, and what people continue to show them, is that money is the most important thing. That's why no matter what people do in Nigeria, they believe once they dash on their money, say, it will launder their image. Once they are able to share money, and you must rise above that. The only thing going on here is everybody sharing money. Sharing money up and down the place. Charity work. Even the first lady of Nigeria, her charity cannot save Nigeria. I'm surprised. I was thinking once when I say your action and the action of your oppressor is the same. You have become your oppressor. You have become your oppressor. When you and your oppressor are doing the same things, you are doing charity. Oppressor is doing charity. Okay. So what does that mean? What does that tell us about charity? What does that tell us about charity? Oppressor say in the give 1 billion. May they go leg kuli. May they go do corn. May they fry akara. Say don't give billions. Is that the wish we have for our children? The first lady is in control. Or at least her husband is in control of institutions that can make people rocket scientists. She's in control of institutions that can make people nuclear physicists, that can make them computer chip manufacturers. All the modern jobs available, all the thinking, all the advanced tech, these people are in charge of the institutions that can create this kind of people. But she said she wants you to do akara. It's the same way you have the power to change Nigeria. We the people can unite, organize ourselves politically to take our power, to make ourselves the best of what we want. But no. You want to cry to one man like a baby. That's what you all want. Victimhood. So the first lady man is speaking like a victim. She's speaking like someone that has tried and she's being victimized. Oh, look at me. There is so clear. But nobody there asked the first lady, Mommy, am I being a woman let my people takara? A woman when you to one molebi ni let my people mash kuli. Because it's those things you want for yourself that you must want for the people. It's what you want for yourself that you want for the people. When Okada riders came to me 15 years ago, everybody here will say I'm a bad person. That time on Facebook they say, oh, they want to ban Okada. So you come and fight for Okada riders. I say, I understand your fight, my brothers. I understand what you are going through. I understand the necessity to hustle. But you see me, I don't wish my child to ride Okada. I don't wish any of my cousins, my brothers, my sisters. I don't wish them Okada riding. It is a situation that has caused you to do it. So I cannot fight for people to be Okada rider. I cannot. Because that is not what I want for myself. So I cannot fight for you to be an Okada rider. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So I don't want you to be victims. I cannot fight for you to have victim mentality. I will continue to repeat. We must politicize ourselves. We must politicize ourselves. Anybody without political ambition for the progress of Nigeria is not ready for the progress of Nigeria. So tell us how. Nobody can bully me, I said it before. So we're going to try myself again. gather yourself in your group. Find your way again. Bring yourself more outside. Bring yourselves more outside. Say, show the use racket. Find engagement. You rats. Can you engage? You rats, can you engage? You can't engage. What do you mean Shehu is trying to use racket for engagement? The things I'm selling, you can't buy. So what am I doing with you? The things I'm selling, you cannot buy. You can't afford. You are not there. I've been posting my shows. How many of my shows do you think I'm advertising to you? Do you think I'm advertising shows? Can you come to my show? What am I advertising? What am I trying to gain engagement from rats? Rats. Rats. Rats that look for giveaway. Check out and give away money, and I won't come buy album. I mean, I start give away money, and I won't come buy tickets. Dumbasses. And I say you are all liars. Artistry is a thing of choice. I don't even want people like you as my fans. How can I have fans that don't have brain when they are preaching revolution with my music? It's impossible. So you come and then you go. You will come and you go. That's it. But please, it is important. That's where we are. Go over there, stay over there. We are here, we will not use, no politician can use me to launder their image. Play the role you are playing. Play the role you are playing. All the failed PDP politicians that you are following around. Play the role you are playing. Play the role you are playing. In your day. So, to end the line, continue your lives. Continue your lives. Go out there, continue your lives. Continue your dirty lies. You are nothing but liars. You are liars, dirty liars, and nothing can be built on lies. So from now, I'll continue to give you your pockets. When you come around, I'll give you your pockets. I'll give you your pockets to put your daily tears. Since I want to gather tears for me again to drink. Okay? Thomas. Bring your tears, I will drink it. Bring more tears. Shehu shall drink it. Because you are all fucking liars. I will say liars. Come on, liars.
So today, my big daddy Alva, he came to my comment section and he came to hype me, our revolutionary princess. He sweets me. I said, Big Daddy, is that you? Thank you, Big Daddy. I've been busy since morning. I see all you do. I see all you do for sure. I see all you do. God bless you, sir. For this party, sir, we are getting there. We are moving. We move ahead, sir. The gate of hell cannot prevail against this one. The gate of Tinubu and DSS, sir, cannot prevail. I love you, Big Daddy. Thank you for recognizing your princess. Sunday Wednesday, Sunday okay, my sing the one where you are going here. As they paint them, you go this sweet toast. As oh, he depend them, as he depend them, he get a sweet. My big daddy come and comment section, you know, it's not easy. I'm telling you, for me to draw my big daddy hand like this comment section, it isn't a small thing. I'm not here to joke. See, all you people, rats with they here. You know, don't hear him now. I be revolutionary princess. If you know if you call me a Nyoka, you know if you call me Sowore baby, call me revolutionary princess. If I hear it before your mouth, I will come out all your front teeth. But this is not play. Try me.
The Nigerian police have clarified that Omoyele Sowore was lawfully arrested on credible allegations including forgery and cyber stalking, denying claims of torture or mistreatment in custody. The police, in a statement released by the Force Public Relations Officer, Olumuyiwa Adejobi, highlighted Sowore's refusal of 2 independent medical examinations offered during detention, claiming that his bandaged arm in circulated images was from before his arrest. The force affirmed that all actions were in strict compliance with legal procedures and a valid court remand. Sowore had been held at police force headquarters in Abuja since Wednesday following an invitation by the Inspector General of Police's monitoring unit for questioning over allegations of forgery and criminal defamation. To react to this, we are joined by National Organizing Secretary, Africa Action Congress, Oshiox Phillips. Thank you for joining us today. How do you respond to the claim by the police that Sowore's arrest was lawful and based on credible allegations of forgery and cyber stalking?
Thank you for letting me come on your live. Omoyele Sowore was illegally abducted by the Nigerian police because we walked into their facility having gotten the invitation. But unfortunately for us, they ended up acting unprofessionally because this is a young man who is not a flight risk. This is a young man who has sacrificed so much for this country. And then because it is their modus operandi to inflict injuries and harass Omoyele Sowore, they decided to come after him, and this is one of those kinds of attacks on his personality. The accusation on him, cyber stalking, they should be able to tell Nigerians, come out plainly to tell Nigerians what that offense is, and then also tell us where he has committed that forgery which they are accusing him for. So for those of us who are on this side, we know this is modus operandi. At first, they shot at him years back, they broke his nose from 2 years back, and now again, they broke his wrist. And journalists were there within their facility to see for themselves how much they have brutalized Omoyele Sowore, having sacrificed so much. And one thing Omoyele Sowore was fighting for the justice to ensure that democracy comes to what it is today. They were nowhere to be found. But today, because they're in positions, they want to use the positions to, continue to suppress dissenting voices like that of Omoyele Sowore. Now, how can you be the accuser? You are accusing him, you are detaining him, and you're interrogating him at the same time. If the IGP has issues to settle with Omoyele Sowore, why don't he go to court? This is why we are asking for the whole nation to rise up and continue to ask for justice, and continue to ask for equity, and continue to make it known to them that every Nigerian have the right to, dissenting voice in this country. So for what they have done is just a script they are playing. And as at yesterday, the journalists they took to Omoyele Sowore's detention point was just to, to play to the gallery. But, for who Omoyele Sowore is, he was able to say truth to power as he has always done. Because there was a script they tried to present before the whole world, but they failed. They failed woefully. And the media have clips of that, and that is what is being shown now. So for those of us on this side, Omoyele Sowore is a just Nigerian, a discerning voice who always wants to speak truth to power. And he has been there, fighting for an equitable Nigeria for all of us. So this is just one of those harassment by the Inspector General of Police. And we are telling them, if you have anything against Sowore, go to court and stop all this unprofessionalism they've always shown whenever it's Omoyele Sowore who is before them.
Now, given the eyewitness and rights groups' reports of Sowore's arm being broken during forced transfer, the police claim that he had that bandage before the arrest. What do you have to say to that?
That is false. That is false. That is not true. That is another propaganda they are trying to sell before the world. And it will not fly. You just need to see the comments where when they made their own defense to say they didn't brutalize Sowore. You needed to see the comments. Just go through and see that all Nigerians know this is a blatant lie. When we walked into the FID facility, Sowore had a traveling bag, a bag that contained some of his personal effects. And you could see that that same right hand was the hand he used in carrying that heavy bag. So how come did he go into their facility with such an injury? They malhandled him, they maltreated him, they inflicted the injury on him. And they did that as early as 6 a.m. within the FID facility. The records are there. Sowore is not just an ordinary Nigerian who will just come to say what is not true. Go through his records. Everything he brings forth before the world is always fact, statements of fact. And so many persons have had issues with him, and they've gone to court, they've never won. Go and check the record books. They've never won. Because this is a just man. This is a patriotic Nigerian. They injured him, they broke his arm as they did to his nose. How about the time they shot him and the evidence is there before the whole world to see? How well have they defended that? Not to talk of this, they're coming to lie to say they didn't. So that's a blatant lie. That's a script they're trying to sell. But unfortunately for them, it is not selling at all.
Now, how does Sowore's arrest and treatment fit into, the broader context of civil rights and political repression in Nigeria?
Of course, the APC government has been doing that, and they're known for that repression. They just want to gag the social media space. They don't want the freedom of our expressions because they know when we have this information, this is what we use in engaging them at one point or the other. This is how they've been doing with any discerning voice who wants to speak truth to power. People like Sowore who cannot be intimidated. You can see that when his arrest was made, the whole world stood up for him. Every individual, considering who they were, politicians, civil society groups, because they know the antics of the government. It's just to stifle that space. It's just to ensure that Nigeria don't have the voice to speak. So they just dole out whatever they want to dole out to us, and we swallow like pills of Panadol. But unfortunately for them, they are getting the reprisal from Nigerians. And we are going to form a very strong resistance, regardless of our political parties, regardless of our affiliations, regardless of our religion or whatever ethnicity we affiliate with, to stand against every form of repression. So it's not just civil society groups. Every right-thinking Nigerian is standing against what is happening right now. And we'll continue to fight against every form of oppression that comes on any Nigerian by any institution or any instrument of state.
Thank you so much, Oshioks Phillips, for having this conversation with us.
So, there has been an incident in Benue recently where a Fulani leader, a Miyetti Allah leader, was murdered gruesomely by yet to be identified gunmen or assailants or whoever they were. To the best of my knowledge, I don't have any information on who did it or why they did it. So that is why I'm saying unidentified, right? And it has sparked a lot of mixed reactions. But there's a particular person's reaction I want to react to. I'm making this video for, and that is Verydarkman. For two reasons. One, because Verydarkman has such a huge following and a huge number of people who follow him. They digest anything he says without questioning it or without thinking for themselves. So whatever he says on this issue could just easily fly and change or paint a narrative, whether it is true or false. And the second reason is because he seems to be issuing threats, or he seems to be using or allowing himself to be used as a vessel to issue threats to Benue people. And that is absolutely wrong. Now, in the video Verydarkman made this afternoon, he said a whole lot. I can't remember how many minutes that video was, but everything he said in that video was based on information from one side of the divide, from the Fulani side. He did not hear anything from the DPO. In fact, he wrote in the DPO by giving a whole background story of how this man innocently left Makodi to Ohimini, where the meeting held. He said the DPO called him, and when he got there, he realized there was no chairman, there was no traditional leader or anything like that. But he didn't say anywhere in the video where he called the DPO to ask the DPO, is this what happened? But he has already made it look like the DPO was in and on whatever happened. That is one. Two, he spoke so affirmatively of a reprisal attack by the Fulani men, such that it began to sound like, or it sounded like he was trying to instill fear in the minds of Benue people. You can't be doing that. This is a very precarious situation. This is a very, very hard time, both for Benue people and the Fulani people. Me personally, I'm not a supporter of any kind of murder. I'm very, very unhappy that that thing had to happen, or that thing happened. I'm not taking sides. I'm just unhappy that it happened. However, in giving your commentary, you do not set the people up against the other. What is the need of emphasizing reprisal attack on us or in the video? There's no point. There's no point. What you are trying to paint is you are just trying to tell us that Benue people, Fulani people will come and attack you. This is what will happen. They can come and attack you. They are so powerful. They can just come and attack you. Nothing will happen. And all blah, 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 blah. You are painting a narrative. You are trying to put fear in the minds of the people. And that should not be in any way. You haven't listened to the other side of the story. You haven't heard from the community. You haven't heard from the police. You have only heard from the Fulani guy who contacted you. And then you've passed your judgment. You've assumed that every Benue people are the ones causing problem, or Benue people are the ones who killed this man. There's a high possibility that elements within the Fulani group who do not want that peace to reign are the ones who murdered this man. They probably didn't want this man to be part of any peace meeting, so there should be no peace, to give them an open playing field for them to do whatever they want, commit whatever crime they want. It could be coming from within. That's why there's something called an enemy within. The fact that this thing happened on Benue soil does not mean Benue people killed that man. Stop insinuating that Benue people killed that man. Yes, the timeline of events may be accurate. But was it a Benue person? What are the evidences to show that it was a Benue person who killed this man? The same way you said in that video that some Benue people connive with Fulani people to kidnap people, it's possible that is the same situation that played out and led to the death of this man. So at this point, we shouldn't be pointing accusing fingers to any group. Allow the police to do their job and give us feedback. And while on that video, you made reference to something. You said that this kind of thing will happen where you can wake up here, say they can't kill 200 people, they can't kill 200. What is the meaning of that? Are you trying to justify the massacre that happened in Yelwata and other places? Are you trying to say, okay, now, Kosan, that's why these people can't kill. So because this man died in Benue, expect that 300 people will be killed? Are you trying to embolden the terrorists? Are you trying to give them numbers? Are you trying to set a high target for them? 200, 300 people to be killed. And then tomorrow these guys come and their aim is to kill 400, 500 people. Is that the aim of your video? It may not be the aim, but that is the message, and that is how your video is coming across. You also spoke about Benue leaders holding their boys. Holding which boys? See, for avoidance of doubt or for clarity purpose, we Benue people, we actually feel our leaders are docile. Leaders are what? Docile. Ask yourself, how many leaders do you hear speak about Fulani invasion in Benue? We have highly placed individuals in government and in the private sector. How many? It is just the ordinary men who speak. So it's about Benue leaders having boys. We actually feel Benue leaders are docile when it comes to this Fulani invasion or attacks or whatever. We feel Benue leaders are docile. So stop saying things like Benue leaders should hold their boys. Call for the community to come and sit and have a discussion. Boys should stop this, boys should stop that. Please. These situations are capable of causing more violence in Benue. More violence. That is not how to pass a message. You cannot listen to one side of the story and come and sit and pass a message to the whole Benue and tell all of us that we should hold our boys. That this thing, because this thing happened in Benue, it is possible that there will be a reprisal attack We hear 200 people have been killed, 300 people have been killed. So we should start being scared and running away from Benue for something that we are not even sure who did it or why it happened. Just the day after that man died, or the very next day, there was a young Fulani boy who came online to make heavy threats, warning the whole Benue people that we will have problems, there will be problems. Many people are peaceful people, very, very peaceful to a fault. That's why these things happen and you don't see youths going to the bush to go and attack. We know we don't like trouble. We like peace of mind. We just like to enjoy our lives and do politics, stupid kind of politics. But that guy came online, threatened the whole Benue people. You came today to add volume to what he said. Because that is all your video has succeeded in doing. That is all your video has succeeded. You mentioned the DPO. You mentioned names in your videos, but you did not mention in one part of your video that you spoke to any of those other people. Everything you said, the whole timeline, the whole threat you issued, were just from one Fulani source. And you believe that is the whole truth and nothing but the truth. So the rest of the world should live in fear. Come on, man. Things are not done like that. Things are not done like that. Benue people by culture we are fighters. We're not scared of fight. We're not scared of anything. But at the same time, we are peaceful. In your video, you made us look like, okay, the Arjo was killed. You can just say a prominent Fulani leader was killed. But you made so much emphasis on the man's position in Yetiala, on the man's position as a Fulani leader. Do you know the people that were killed in Yelwata? Pharmacists, students reading medicine, priests. Do you know people that have been killed in Benue by the same Fulani group? But nobody bases our cries about this invasion on just on the position of the individual. We base it on the fact that the human life has been lost. And that is what I expect from you. Don't come and be threatening us and telling us how this person is a highly placed Fulani man. And telling us Miyetti Allah is the same Miyetti Allah that I think they proscribed that organization. So by law, that organization should not even exist in Nigeria. But you have so glorified it. Instead of mourning this man that has died, you are stoking the flames and making us stoking the fire and trying to get everybody to be scared and sleep with their eyes open because nobody knows what is coming next. But I know so that they do something. No be so that they judge case. You go here for this side, you go here for this side, and you go bring them together. Now you use your man, call police inside this thing. You never talk to the policeman. You don't talk to any Benue youth. You don't talk to any Benue elders. The next thing what you do, you can't make video. Say me the whole Benue boys. May the whole Benue boys how? How about now? I bet things are not done like that.
To more drama in the Nigerian Senate, Senator Sowore is now walking back the claims he made on live television that the signatures of at least 3 senators, including Senator Remi Tinubu, were improperly included in the reports that recommended Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan's 6-month suspension in March 2025. In a statement on Tuesday, Sowore clarified that his comments were completely misrepresented, insisting he never accused anyone of forging signatures. He explained that his only observation was that one senator on the committee claimed that attendance signatures were attached to the committee's final report, which was different from the actual suspension document. He also expressed regret over any embarrassment caused to fellow senators or the Senate as an institution. Well, the Senate spokesperson, Remi Tinubu, had fired back at Sowore's forgery claims, describing the allegations as mischievous and unfounded, insisting that the entire process was conducted openly on the Senate floor before journalists, lawmakers, and the public, and that no senator raised any objection at the time. Tinubu asked pointedly, why signatures would even need to be forged, noting that Oshomole is not an advocate for other senators. Well, in the meantime, the very senator at the center of Oshomole's forgery claims, Senator Ireti Kingibe, has now responded exclusively on Arise Primetime, and her account raises even more questions. Kingibe insists she never saw the reports that recommended disciplinary action against Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan, despite her name appearing on the document. Let's take a look.
I wasn't there. I was in the retreat with him.
Right.
He came to meet me there, and when I heard about the report, I said, but we were here. We went, myself and 3 or 4 other senators that were on that committee. We went to the committee of petitions and public complaints and petitions, and we signed attendance. And I left to go to the tax reform retreat because that I felt was much more important. It affects my constituents much more than disciplining a senator, and I figured that the other people who were not part of that committee would take care of it. So later, and I even complained to other senators, specifically Senator Baribe. I complained to him very bitterly that I have not seen that report. I didn't see it then. I have not seen it till now.
All right, Kingibe's account is straightforward. She attended the Committee on Petitions and Public Complaints, signed the attendance register, and left for a tax reform retreat with other senators, including Adams Oshomole himself, but never saw the report. Now, the Senate insists no signatures were forged and due process was followed. But if Senator Ireti Kingibe says she never saw the reports that bore her name, the question Nigeria cannot stop asking is simple. Who signed off on her behalf? And under whose authority? This story is far from over, Ayo. I'd like your comment on it, and I'll speak more on the drama in the Senate.
When you said this story isn't over, I think it has only just started.
Yes.
And I am glad, and I want to praise Senator Ireti Kingibe this morning for coming out to tell her side of the story. I remember when the Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan story was going on, there were whispers around whether or not there was money exchanged, whether or not the people who signed the document there was forgery or not. But it was again as many things that want to be done in Nigeria, it swept under the carpet and they said no, nothing was done well. Until whether it was a slip up, whether it was under pressure that Senator Adams Oshomole made the claim, and what even made it worse is that he then mentioned one name of one of the senators that he talked about. I wonder why now he has capitulated and said that he's now saying that, oh, he was misrepresented. How was it? We all watched the interview. We praised Senator Adams Oshomole for being the talker and doer. Why is he now shaking? Why is he now recounting his words? And the words that he said now being agreed by the person that he mentioned. Why is he releasing statements and now trying to explain what is inexplicable? What he said, we watched. He said it was taken out of what context was it taken? Please, Senator Oshomole, you're already praising, you've taken the flowers already. Don't return it or don't let us take it back from you. Why this is important, Oji, is that, and we said that an investigation ought to be instituted. I know there's this preservation of the sanctity of the Senate. The real sanctity of the Senate is that Nigerians deserve a Senate that is one of integrity, that we can trust whatever comes out of it. There have been too many allegations of forgeries and inconsistencies. Don't you remember the CTC of the passage of the Electoral Act, and then how there were arguments about the gazetted copy? Did some people from the House of Reps come out to say that what they passed was different from what came out at the end of the day? That was an allegation. Honorable Philip Agbese from the lower house said that his own signature was forged when they were trying to appoint the minority leader. That again was a family matter swept under the carpet. Even the State House of Assembly, it's not excluded from that. Remember what Honorable, what's the actor's name now? Honorable, the one in Lagos State. He said that he did not know what was being signed. They said they should sign and he just appended the thing. Is this the kind of lawmakers that Nigerians deserve? And that's why
it is important that we get to the bottom of this. Number one, there's an injustice here, if that was the case, because we spoke about that very loudly. Number two is that Nigerians want to believe the legitimacy and the authenticity of documents that come out of the Senate. And if there are questions around whether or not the signatures are pended, and that has a huge impact, because it means that all the senators aligned with this particular decision. If that's not the case, we need an answer to that. We must save the soul of democracy, and part of that is demanding accountability. This is not a family matter. This must not be swept under the carpet. We must.
A lot of people don't push Seun Kuti reach the point where this person will talk. You know, say the first time, out of respect, nah, no one talk. Out of respect, I don't want to talk to Seun. You understand? Based on say, guy, me and you, we go put cola for your papa grave. Based on say, people they disrespect your papa. Because ordinarily, me no really care about you, Seun. That is why during the whiskey time, right, I tell people, say, it's not, I don't get problem with una one and the blush you. You see that fella, when whiskey talk about that is my problem. No try and go where fella did, because fella is who I love. Fela is somebody that I studied. Fela is who I've seen his pattern. I saw the way he was very, very vocal in the military era. Do you understand? That is why they talk that and say, oh, more, you know, go hear me talk, say, no. It's my business show. But now, let me make my point. Seun Kuti himself, one of the problems I had with him was why I don't feel 100% associate myself with him on this period was the fact that Seun is a tribalistic person, and this is why I don't really give her my 100. You know, when somebody is portraying something outside and you don't deal with the person from inside, you don't see the way the person they think, you could be very, very disappointed. But you know, we won't really talk much. Do you understand? That's him. When you hear them, they talk about, let's say, Igbos now. Yes, when they talk about Igbos, you would wonder if this person is a human being. Do you understand? And somebody like me would not associate myself with people that have this kind of mindset. But you come to me and claim that you want Nigeria to grow. When we get inside one setting, you could talk about some other tribes in a very disgusting way. Do you understand? And I cannot associate myself with that type of people. Do you understand? Now, you go around, you talk one or two things. You go ask them, how many times have you called me for cases before? How many times have you called me that Verydarkman come and help XYZ? Verydarkman try to do this, try to do that. You call me. You the rake now, they form Verydarkman. Hey, what are they doing? That. You dey talk. You call me when there's a problem. That's what I represent. You know these things. You call me when there's a problem. They demolish Makoko children. You know the children of Makoko. Makoko children, when the Lagos State government demolished where they were staying, who did you people run to? You came to me. Verydarkman, these children, they did this place, they need your help. I said, okay, no wahala. I carry how much? I carry close to how much I even send Balo the first time. If I say I send Balo 500,000 first, Balo take a bit, more go the source for land.
You show me say the only thing where the events and Seun Kuti be say Verydarkman no give am that hand where he carry come. You see that evil hand where he carry come. VDM no gree give am. That's the only thing that is making him angry. VDM didn't do anything wrong to this very guy. Because tell me, all this thing when President they mention, and he no mention give anybody. He no mention for him page. The only thing when they tell say he carry a shank plate, give Verydarkman food. Because me say as I see that place, I know say our president and that kind of person say, you know they carry himself go up. You know they carry himself go up. Chacha Indoris bring himself very low to everybody. But not for the extent of eating without God forsaken plates. Even when my grandmother one day for a day I never visit that kind of plate for her house. My grandmother when we say his senior president, his senior Seun Kuti, I don't even see that kind of place. I don't know where Seun Kuti go carry that kind of place called the serve president food. Where you call the mention say that they eat for the same place. But all this one when you do for you with everybody, where every case where they carry come in table, in the server, you know mention that one tell people. When I say anything one I just hear say they mention Verydarkman name, maybe say they condemn him. When I go just camp with him, when I go just jump from nowhere, from the evil's forest when they stay, when I go just jump, come out, so say when I carry talk to Verydarkman anyhow. When I know see, when I know he not tell that one no. He not tell that one, he not tell what video do for him for one day. But because say the hand way in break come no match with very dark man energy. Because very dark man know they stand for anything to anything propaganda, anything to match somebody, anything to talk evil about people. When I hear when very dark man just say in the very tribalistic, and very dark man no be that kind of person. We are all equal to his side. Everybody is equal before very dark man. Very dark man, no, they do say this one and this one, this one and this one. Igbo, Hausa, Yoruba is one. And he has been saying that right from time.
You see, when you people finish making caricature of Mr. Peter Obi, then you will go back home and face your banditry, while he will enter his flight filled with his security and will go back to his villa. Then you will be all left alone with your suffering, your penury, and as well as your banditry. You will be the one to suffer it. See, all these are our old parents, and majority of you people just need to die off. Yeah, you need to die off from this system, seriously. Because you are the problem of this society. And funny enough now, right now, the problem is they've already laid some egg, and this egg has hatched. You know that there are some young youth right now, just like the one of our age right now, that think exactly just like our older parents. That is the problem we are having right now.
Go to the southwest. If you go to the southwest, you see a young boy within the age of 20 to 25 thinking just like an old man, like our past generation. Like they are all stuck in the past. And these are the people that are going to be problem to us later in the future. Like big problem. And that's what we should be worried about right now.
Is that the man who wants to govern this country? Because he was suggesting that people left Nigeria because the economy is not giving them all the jobs. Therefore, they prefer to die in South Africa. But you want him in United, Nigerians want to come back home. There is no place like home. No responsible father run away from his house. That is why we in the Bible, not prodigal son, not prodigal father. Obi went to Labour Party. He lost. But like a father, he should have stayed and rebuild it. But he's not a builder. And you can understand why. Because I recognize that whatever we say is going to go into the Google. Or YouTube. A party is like a house. So the landlord gave you the living room and the master bedroom to take. You applied, they gave you free of charge. And then you try to go hunting, you come by, you couldn't get the elephant. And then some room started leaking. You left the house. He left the Labour Party because it has some problems. If you cannot fix a party, listen, madam, if your husband cannot repair your house because there is water leaking in the bedroom, you run away. You go be a good guy to make the chief of your community? At all. Can he? No. There is difference between opportunism and commitment. Obi was governor when I was governor. So, the house is leaking. I didn't go to fix a house. I want to govern Nigeria. You don't fix the living room. You want to govern Nigeria bedroom. How? Then they went to NDC. Whether Africa damaging concussion or Congress or whatever. Before they break, only one statement member article. Article said, we will do primaries. Whoever wins, he will support the person. be saying, me, I don't do primary sport automatic. My friend, if you be even taxi driver, you know the difference between manual gear and automatic gear. Manual gear, when the battery don't work, you go push. You don't drive a 0404 before, yeah, don't drive now. You go push, you go make, you go take off. Automatic. One battery less, enough to kick. You go keep push up. Now will be project. Before they break, he landed for NDC. As he got here, those who fought the NDC, the first thing was to begin to abuse them. But they made a mistake because the chairman of NDC is not like me. As he turned, that's why he take them for day. So if they want to rest, he can even beat him. Like the man say, call your people to order. If not, something will happen. So the point I'm just making, and I will summarize it this way. A man who makes his money and keep the money in what they call tax haven, where you don't pay tax. He agreed he take his money and put the war island outside Nigeria. So he will come and manage your road taxes, which you pay. Does that make sense? No. Job creation. Nigerians have no job. How can we have job? When a trader like Obi import everything in the supermarket, if you import everything in your trade, in your shopping mall, and you are not buying Nigeria-made goods, where workers won't get job? Where they won't get job? Number two, I have no problem with traders, at all. And I don't like trouble. At all. But for evidence, where is former chairman of we support you guys to do market. But the problem is that a trader's turnaround is within 3 months, 4 months. You import, you sell, you import, you sell. You don't need long-term planning. But if you want to start making even furniture, you will get the land, you will get the equipment, you will train the workers before you begin to produce a chair. And then you will employ people, don't be so? So to rebuild Nigeria, you don't need the logic of a trader. You need the logic of a manufacturer who has eye for long-term business that will create jobs for our young people. When they reach, we go talk. Now we are just testing the microphone. The next time, chapter 2 will be for Atiku Abubakar. Today, I will spare him, let him rest. So that you can digest this. Somebody is demanding me on tomorrow. But today, we stop chapter 1. So it's how here. So we are committed. That is why I am fully pacified. I am fully pacified. I don't want a leader who wants to fulfill me. I want a leader who will teach me how to fish. And that is what Tinubu is doing. Any woman, and this is my last point, any woman who don't feel cook, who won't cook food for children, then they go do what they call hot dog. Those shawarma. If you begin giving your pikin shawarma, you go become obese. And you will get diabetes before the age of 12. If it please, ask you to go there. But a good mother will buy yam, you will cut it, you will cook it. When it is cooked, you go and pack it, you will pack it, you will cook the soup, you will see the children growing healthy. Not be so. And so I do is also that category of a farmer who plant, harvest, cook, so that it will take time. Somebody don't know, will say, I go wait for 1 hour to eat good food. Anything where you cook takes time. God bless you. Yes, I am. Ladies please clear the podium.
I would rather die first than to open my mouth to insult or disrespect Seun Kuti on this internet, both offline or online.
All right, my people, I saw this my mentor video trading online because I will see all those small blog. They carry the video. I will just see the definer for you. I will just see the making that they understand. Why Verydarkman thought say over a dead body before he can open his mouth and insult Seun Kuti. When they have issue, when Seun Kuti come for the rattles before, I will make you people understand. Because Verydarkman take Fela as a mentor. Because I wish no Seun Kuti coming outside to disgrace his dad. Because now Seun Kuti step out to the use Fela till they compare rattles. Because when Seun Kuti was having issue with rattles, you know then, that is how Seun Kuti was having issue with FC. When people they come bring a Fela is whiskey is bigger than FC Fela. Then when they cost issue for online, when my mentor talk say Puma talk say whiskey cannot be bigger than Fela. You know what in be Fela? Person when even create Afrobeat when they use you talk say you big past that person. How? Person when be your mentor. Should be you get. That is the reason why Fela Seun Kuti come outside. He come for that test. I will tell you the reason why. He come Verydarkman say over a dead body because he gives Fela the respect. He say over a dead body for him to insult Seun Kuti. I will tell you now. Because Verydarkman take Fela as a mentor. When Seun Kuti come for rattles, when they insult each other and they use Verydarkman till they compare Fela. This Fela they use Fela till they compare Verydarkman. Fela is bigger than Verydarkman. Fela take 2,000 people, sabi how many thousand people say they feed, but without showing working to the public. Verydarkman is showing working. He's creating impact in the country. He's creating impact in the society. He's building schools. He's creating history in the country. He is doing what no one have ever done before. He's got impact. What have you people do? Yeah, okay, you feed 2,000 people now food. Okay, now food. You just now see they give them food till today. No. What impact have you created for them? When they know say this is impact you create for them. When they say they will use till they get their own end of money. When they say they will take care of their family. No, that is what Verydarkman is doing. It also, for Verydarkman make any movement can join you. MOP. But now you still open your mouth and say Verydarkman are my friend. I beg and make him join me. Sowore has to beg other people to come and join him. Maybe you see the reason why Verydarkman respected him then. Because Verydarkman respect is that. Because now that time he come for, he never come for Verydarkman direct. Because Verydarkman don't come outside because that time and then they give issue. Verydarkman when they use. He gives that respect. That is why he said so. But since the Seun Tono Kuti say he will come outside, come humiliate himself because he get Papa influence. That will not be Papa influence. They don't know for the industry. You come out, just come and push wrong narrative. You hear Verydarkman speak out because of Sowore. You know what happened with Sowore. Okay, why you never come out since when Verydarkman never talk? Why you never come out for the issue? No, he never came out. He never come outside to speak. But when you hear Verydarkman speak about it first time, second time, was even begging them not to block the gates again. If I say they don't let you call for your body, that first are come to take over. You people cannot do anything. That is what you don't know. We are going to make the Nigeria better. Don't be say to come out online, to come and push wrong narratives, to come and push wrong agenda. That is the reason why Verydarkman obey you. Are you not talking about Sowore? You not talk Verydarkman. Say Sowore is using that is protest to get funds for abroad. Verydarkman obey you. You are coming online to come and explain. You will explain. Because if you watch my video, if I talk, say you go the write for story, say you want to go live, or you will write, you will just use this gas. They give just insult rappers. Make rappers can watch video. Because you can't define engagement. I tell them before. You go my baba video, you say I talk on. Because I don't already know the guy's skills. I don't already know what thing they do. I don't already know the attention when they find. Because you want to get the attention. Because you know they get the engagement again. You know they get the views again. You know listening to music. Politicians stealing. What are you stealing, bro? We tell you say we don't know. You never tell one politician don't they steal yourself. The one when they near you. Why you not come to the pot? But whoever goes to the man, why you not going to talk about APC? Why you not talking about the APC? Everybody is talking about APC. You don't be open your mouth, talk. Bro. And you say you are fighting for the betterment of the country. You are fighting for the betterment of the Nigeria. When you people are fighting for your own selfish gain and your selfish agenda. You only fight for your own selfish gain, your selfish agenda, what you want to get. You know what you are pursuing. You know your aim. You are fighting for the chance because if you definitely get the chance, you will be worse than Tinubu. Maybe you get. You will be worse than Tinubu. You will do what Tinubu have never done. That is the reason why Verydarkman disassociates himself with you people. This is the reason why you say Verydarkman. You say that respect, that is why you give your father that respect. Since the guy not on the year word. You want me Verydarkman obey him. If forget say you don't tell Verydarkman many things, if like say if they do something, they forget for I just if like say no, they forget. Seriously. You don't forget the one that don't they die in the church, you don't talk heaven ahead. You don't tell us story, you don't gist and me. And you just say you just come back like Verydarkman forget. You don't want to obey you. That is the reason why you give your father that respect. Because no one disgrace in our family. Because no one disgrace in our family. I know where Verydarkman they look. And my mentor, I dey read the system. I dey read waiting in the thing. You know what disgrace your family when you say you talk say fella na legend, na fella in the fella be mentor. No. You want to disgrace the family for like see who show who put it, they tell them, see what you talk, see. You come like say disgrace. People when they talk say they fight for the country, when you first say that means they are just fighting for their own selfish gain, fighting for their own selfish agenda. Okay, they know what the power they are pushing. Okay, what brings this conflict now online? Because billboards use Verydarkman picture to do billboards. Go advertise for Shakata FA. Live screen say pay Verydarkman 500 million. The two fair flight ticket to go on it. I say Verydarkman they come. But you don't know what to do now. More than nothing like to do that. You think they tire me. Person don't want to obey you. But you just come around they rant. They find person attention. But you don't obey you now. I obey you for body. You see, now just they eat, now just they open my door, just they shout anyhow. Now don't forget, say, we do that. We did this out around, now don't talk from my side. I don't go remember. I go learn anything. I guess in a blood in this issue. When Sowore enter, I say want discontinue the case. The case went to go, Sowore want discontinue, and the case still dey court. And they arrest Sowore, now Sowore dey kuje. He never fit discontinue his own case. He never fit discontinue his own case. So he want discontinue blood case. Below we want this continuing case now. Below very case for court, but below they are seeing we want this continuing case now in the Kuji. Other case, you know. I'm not Louisiana. Brother man, practice. I'm not raising the issue. You want this continuing below case. So when you bring this baby, when they happen for online, so when you bring this groovy, when they happen for online, so when you say now you come cause so we could come they use and come they find engagement, or you don't be saying now that test, you want come the cops come outside, make it a girl engagement because you get more issue with Verydarkman. The only Verydarkman you don't get the issue with. The rest, you know, because they come out, because they don't get the massive, they don't get the movement. Because they don't get the engagement. You know, say if you come Verydarkman come outside, that test will come for you. You get the engagement, you want the property, you want the cash out. And that is what the agenda you guys are fighting for. You don't care about the people. How could you tell Verydarkman, make Verydarkman know they help people, it would just waste money, it would just spend money, may forget all those people. But when you reach your own person, get case, you will call Verydarkman. Verydarkman will use the money, buy flight ticket. Come there, you know, give a shishi, you will pay for when you take to come up for there, you know, the hotel when you sleep, you will pay. When you do the case, get justice, you know, go pay. Now, money, but you know, but when you say you don't do for another person, you'll be greedy. I don't see where fella for see this kind of people. I swear to God. And they say now only now I know the last comment of a fool. Seun Kuti, are you not being a fool? That is just the question I just want to ask you. Are you not being a fool? If you are a fool, just let us know. Because I don't know it's the last comment of a fool. Where you going to go so now? I don't know you go. You just want to spoil your reputation. You just want to bring your family down. You want to destroy your family, just your family lineage. You want to scatter it. You just want to make the media believe now that the rest people are like, the rest of your family are like you. This is what you people are doing. Why can't you just sit down at home, Seun Kuti, and leave Verydarkman alone? Verydarkman is the only one in the media. It's your only one chatter now, you dey go live. Because I'm begging you, take fella lineage, take fella family out of the media. You are not the only one in that family. Because only you they bring them come outside. Respect fella. Because you don't use the man's grace, you want to disgrace the man. See how is totally obey you now. I be you for position. I'm not going to learn you to show what now we want this continuing bill of case. Now bill of the case they house now. In the go court every time when they call on. In the go court. But you now want this continuing case now. You dey inside Kuji, I dey be. Your people come to protest. Your people come to protest. Instead of them to the show say free show what they the fresh out say they do politics. Tinubu must go. They do politics. Tinubu must go. I mean, they don't even care about you, the president. They don't even whether you even they exist or whatever. You know, they don't care. You want this continual case now? You take Kuji. You're not gonna learn new thing. You're not gonna learn new thing. You're not gonna learn it the hard way. Don't play. Let everyone be guided. I may report that into official, bro.
Nigerians not the smart thing we dey see for this country. Not when we no go see. Not when we no go see. Abeg, help me to share this video. Nigerian police now they escort Fulani men when carry gun with their cow on the road. See, work for yourself. And as they watch this video, they share them. They share them. Very sweet they go on in this country. In fact, we don't finish for this country. We don't finish already.
I think they happen. Now, so police talk say that's one way that policeman they escort band people. Say they disclaim and say vigilante people. So they talk about we agree, but we don't believe. We agree, but we don't believe in vigilante. Very like my counter, so you're not going to do that video again. It's not vigilante. You're not going to recruit them again. When they do that video, they don't agree. This one and the police, they escort people we carry around. I mean, I was mentioning around they call this one, I'm listening to police, they escort for this Nigeria. You know, not just saying, who was this thing, sir? Police, they escort Fulani, we carry around for Nigeria. Hey, I think of help us for this country. We really going to help us because we don't even know where we stand. When cow, I'm not did they save. When a woman did they save, we don't even know again. We don't know again, though. So So just to shock me. That one first shock me, so that don't shock me again. Nigeria wish we don't know where we go again though.
Hello, family. So you see this life that we had, the only thing you should always pray for is never to have a friend like Seun. Yeah. That should be your number one prayer point. You see people like Seun Kuti, I know that just want to wait for the right time to bust that. I think Seun Kuti have a secret of VDM. Oh my God, by now, the whole country would have been shaking. Nigeria would have been shaking now by now. And I want to applaud VDM for being smart. You know, when VDM mentioned that he knew it's a tribal bigot, that's why he could not go close to it. People misunderstood that word said. You can be friends with somebody, but you know that this person is tribalistic, or you'll be careful with that person. You might be his friends. Because no friends, you need to tell the truth to, that I know you're tribal because you can't even tell your friend that kind of thing. You understand? So he knew already that, okay, Seun is something like this, so I have to be careful. That was why those deep secrets, because everybody has a secret, take it or leave it. That was why I kept those secrets from him. And then people talking, so you did the tribal because you were still friends with him. Most of your friends, don't you know that most of them are bad people, but you're still friends with them? That they do things that you don't like, but you're still friends with them. Yeah, nobody is perfect. Most of you, your friend do some kind of waka. You still be their friend, but you know what you fit them, you know what you fit them. You understand? Yeah, so that's it. So we all have to be praying for that kind of thing, that we should not have a friend like Seun Kuti. See, that guy the saga between both of them taught me a lot of lessons. And I think Nigeria should learn from that. Not all friends are calling my friend, and you think your friend. No. And this OT started it. VDM tried so hard not to put it up, not to reply him, but Seun keep pushing, pinning, like biting him until VDM spoke, and now you have gotten the medicine and medication. See you guys, yeah.
Is there an Olodo uprising pandemic in Nigeria? And my answer is no. There is no Olodo uprising pandemic in Nigeria. Instead, what we have is Olodo dominant pandemic. The Olodos have practically dominated the Nigerian space. Why do I say so? Now let me ask you a question. When last did you try to speak to a young person and the conversation flowed with proper tenses, with critical analysis, without hearing the words facts, LOL, for real, laugh monkey me die, you've got to be kidding me. Without hearing these words, when last did that happen for you? You see, for the past few years, we have deliberately grown children who want to be more entertained than learned. Quick, fast solutions that will make you laugh, that will make you happy, that will entertain you, over putting your heads down and reading books and analyzing situations and giving your opinions about situations. That is what we have currently. And those children that we have trained in that way, and now the youths we have, who would be the adults of tomorrow, that will train their children in the exact same way. Because tell me why we are talking about the lack of critical thinkers, intellectuals, learned people in the country, and you people are talking about money. You people are talking about net worth. Are you serious? When I was growing up, my father brought me up with books. We had stacks of newspapers, and he'll give me assignments. He'll tell me, I want you to read this newspaper and summarize it for me. Even though I didn't understand what I was reading. And so I would just glide over to the Sun Girl part of the newspaper or read the relationship columns. That was what interested me. But I was reading newspapers almost every single day. It was also the same thing in school. They will tell you, oh, go to so page of the Sun or daily newspaper and summarize this issue and come and talk about your thoughts on this issue. Our critical thinking was being developed. My father would buy me a dictionary and say, you learn a new word and tell me the meaning. We had dictionaries everywhere, books everywhere. But is that the case right now? We have kids who are carrying tabs everywhere, watching whatever they want to watch with little or no supervision. We have parents who are leaving the sole responsibility of developing a child's thinking ability to the teachers alone, forgetting that as parents, as guardians, we have a whole lot to do. Let me show you. I have this set of books. I just received them yesterday. These are about 4 sets of books that I got. You know who has these books? My 6-month-old goddaughter. She's got these books. Can she read? No. But I've decided I'm going to start reading to her. I've been giving her the books and she has been drooling over it. I said, yes, continue drooling over it. Continue turning the pages. I want you to get accustomed to books. I want you to be familiar with it. She's not getting a tab. She's not getting a tab in this house. I grew up without a tab and I was just fine.
most of you grew up without tabs and it was fine. By the time she gets to 1 year, I will get another set of books again for her. I'll keep on getting new set of books as she grows up because I want to pique her interest in reading and I want to develop her critical thinking. That is how we begin to solve this problem of the Olodo dominance that is already in the country. As for you that is already an Olodo, listen, all hope is not lost. If you decide to learn today, if you decide to pick up one new word every single day, by the end of the month, you would have learned about 30 new words. You can still learn. You can still pick up little books. You can listen to critical thinkers. You can listen to people that you admire too. You can listen to educational podcasts. All those things have the ability to develop you. This Olodo uprising conversation should not be a conversation for if YC was right or if he was wrong. That is not the conversation we should be having. The conversation we should be having is how do we stop this pandemic? How do we make sure that the generation that is coming up will be more of intellectuals and critical thinkers who can hold down conversations, who can speak well, who can challenge authorities? How do we do this? Not about who has more money or who is right and who is wrong. Those conversations are baseless and they do not do anything for you. We have a problem. How do we fix it? That should be the question. Ngwana. Bye.
They always talk about how Sowore wants to transform Nigeria. Even Sowore himself, he talk about how he wants to transform Nigeria. And he has a better policy idea written down. And he has a better plan to transform Nigeria. This same Sowore won't use Doris Ogala to replace Alex Oti as governor of Abia State. And you claim you want a better Nigeria. You want use Doris Ogala take replace Alex Oti. Meaning say Pastor Chris go be first lady. So if people can see, if we talk, you go be asking, no, this is somebody you tell me wants a better Nigeria, and this is somebody that has a better policy. Obviously, Alex Oti people, they complain. They say, this man is doing well. This is a governor that we love, he's working. But because of that, there's small problem. You want to caricature the man. That's the problem. Now you carry Doris Ogala. Doris Ogala, there's no offense. No offense to you. I'm really sorry. I don't plan to insult you or whatever. But the truth is that the reality is that I should say I should tell you go they laugh you for corner. You just won't caricature you. They won't caricature you. My advice to you, now me take Remi Tinubu advice. I think somebody like you is even somebody that can start up Doris Ogala Akaras. If you even get franchise everywhere for Nigeria, Doris Ogala Akaras and Co. That's even more of a realistic future for you than becoming the governor of Abia State. But thank God that this thing happened so that Nigeria can see. And when I say Sowore is a mediocre and he's a joker, and he has no plans, all these ones where they do, just like his friend Seun Kuti told me, he knows. All these things where they do now to get international funding. Seun Kuti said it. That Sowore does all these protests to get international funding. I don't say that's a lie. He said it. All those ones say they did. Now international fund. Normally, if I don't stop this fundraising, when it starts to do, if I don't talk about it, if I don't drop accounts of fundraising, all these protests, money they behind them. Cannot tell me that somebody that won the progress of Nigeria. You carry Doris Ogala, make a replace Alex Oti. Then when you become president, now Bill Lord will be CBN governor. As the policy and as the Nigeria, you don't show us. Telling me, Sowore Tinubu a criminal, he's fighting for Nigeria. Shut up. He's also a politician. He called Tinubu a criminal not because, if to say no a politician, I talk for say okay, but he's a politician, he fight for the same post with Tinubu. It's only natural for him to insult Tinubu and downplay Tinubu, downplay Obi, downplay any other person he's competing against. That is why you will say today you attack Obi, tomorrow you attack Atiku, then you attack Tinubu. All of this na politics. Don't tell me somebody like that is fighting for Nigeria. No. I said today I will talk. Anybody won't cry, me cry, and I'll tell you reality. Somebody has been fighting since 1992. They have been fighting for the progress of Nigeria. He has been fighting for his selfish interests since 1992. Who is MPO Abiola, a rich man? There was an advantage to that fight. If Abiola that time become the president, Sowore self na beneficiary, big beneficiary you could get. So leave all these things, I beg. Yeah, he's protesting since for 30-something years now. Verydarkman, you that you are just coming, you should join him. You should join him. I don't believe in him. But if you want to follow that logic of saying no, they do it for a long time. So as I come, Verydarkman, join him. Why no join Atiku? Atiku don't try to be president before Sowore even think of becoming a president. I think come in for join Atiku now. If you no open your own party, for join Atiku. Since that's the logic people use, say first come, I suppose I don't believe in his whatever thing he's doing. I don't see originality in it. I see fakeness. Take it from me. Verydarkman, when you were locked up, Sowore stood for you. Shut up. I need to clarify this part. He spoke up. I spoke up when he was also arrested. But say Sowore go release Verydarkman, that's a lie. That's a very big lie. First of all, you ask, what did Verydarkman do? Should not first send me go prison for that? No. They say na cyber wait. Okay. EFCC carry me. Which charge? Okay. That's na pure injustice. We all saw that. Which we all go speak it yes now. The first time na Kefiano, I remember Kefiano could not sleep. Kefiano work. I say after they release me, now so this man where die, Arasi, former IG. The day where they release me, now so Waka carry big truck of Irish potato, this one, that one, go drop for the man. The man was even angry. He said, no one see me. Say, how I go talk, why I go talk dancing about DIG and IGs. But at least he don't use it. Can you tell me? So I said, no. I beg. I will not associate myself with them. And I've seen that pattern since. I know if you tell me, say somebody won't fight for country, you get pattern when I go say, okay. For 30-something years, the country they was they go. For us, let's talk about who wants to. How do you change Nigeria? You brought in their Buhari into power. You were the one that brought them into power. You were contracted and used your platform, Sahara reporters, to bring them in. This one will be saying a lie. There are videos. Now you badmouth Good Luck, blackmail Good Luck, said a lot of things about the Good Luck administration. And at the end of the day, when Buhari came, everybody was hailing you. There are videos of them hailing you. A particular video said there's a video when you decide to run. There's a video when you came. The Minister of Information then, I think was it information, Buhari's government. You challenged him in the studio. You were in the studio when you were going for your campaign. You were in the studio when you told him that we were the one that brought you into office. I carried you on my back to bring you. You brought in APC. Do you understand? You brought in APC. So all this your fight, when you say the fight. I don't believe in that. Una go cry, you. Una go cry. No, these people now by force I won't join you now. I do on my own. I say 2023, I mean 2024. I just see publication from Sahara. Say Verydarkman is an establishment of the APC. See, what's they going here now? What's going on here? 80-90% of my post shows you how bad this government is. From day one, shows you how bad the APC government have been, what Nigerians are going through. I carried that in. I remember vividly when I showed Seun Kuti. I said, I'm not sure what that guy they do. He said, what was it? Sowore? No, okay. You know, maybe Sowore get Sahara again. That's what Seun Kuti said. Do you understand? That's what Seun Kuti said. The hate have always been there. And he can't wait. I see that pilot thing happen. Unknowing to him. Say, where as you the plan, with me said the plan. It came from nowhere. Somebody use person face to be bored. Somebody could post person. Me, where say I don't be brand ambassador of anybody. I don't turn down millions, billions. I don't really do brand ambassador. You carry my face, go for billboard without my permission. You went to court. They took you to court. And the day when they're supposed to judge fools, now that day they judge the fool. It was on the 1st of April that they sent you, Fool's Day, that they sent him to remand at the Kojo Correctional Center. And as a fool, I escorted him. So, from from nowhere. It's oppression. It's oppression. So what do you want me to do? If they can't go police station, oppress. They can't go court, oppress. Now, I say the can't go court. So which one is the oppression? But of course, he didn't care about the Lord. He just wanted to show himself. And he discontinued the case. God, discontinue your own now with DSS now. Discontinue. And up till now, the case is still there. Up till now, that case is still there. Now, pity. Say, okay, no, really, normally. That offense like that, a very big crime. I get different case. But just to show that you cannot discontinue. You discontinue your own. Now I thought, what is my offense in this whole thing now? What causes this problem now? When they come. I say, okay, maybe I no block court gates. It's not a very good advice. I say, don't block the court gates. You know, Sowore, stand by the side. Because I know for the fact, say, all these people, when they did it, even if Sowore do 100%, do you think I want him to be imprisoned? How can a human being would I be? Do you think I want Sowore to be imprisoned? What for? Even though they do politics. What for? I beg you. That man, he should join forces with her. Join forces with who? With who? Why? Hey, that man, come and show us your candidate. Come and show us your candidate. Oh, Mago show you candidates. Maybe the person can't come tomorrow. Maybe he can't go worse. Pass Tinubu. Or not the same with Tinubu government. They can say, a very dark man, I ain't bringing come office. I beg. We'll let you we do. We'll show you say there's a problem. We call the attention of the government. We use our platform to speak. This are your children now. See, we lock up. Where the thing there for the news? Where are they for the news now? How many people you say carry your statement again? The children they push. How many? At least we put them for the top of our head. This awareness. We meet Socioeconomic. Socioeconomic say we work more, give them small time. We did observe what's now. But how many days gone by? When I come that time, we started. I say, I dey look them dead. We come protesting, made the bandits, made the release children. I come say, Tinubu must go. That day we dey do protest. Tinubu must go, come dey loud. Pass, bring back the children. Come dey loud, pass, bring back the children. Bandits must go, terrorists must go. Immediately I say, okay, yes, I want this one to be higher. But I don't want to enter politics now. Let bandits, terrorists, and kidnappers must go be louder. Because that's the main thing. And they should bring back the children. For the internet, everywhere you go. They leave the home matter for the raptors, maybe they do politics. So it's not like they really cared about the children. I know they follow and do down and nonsense when they do. Do you understand? We are not politicizing our movement. Let that time come, everybody go know. But for now, we did where we did. Like I said, Sowore want a better Nigeria, and I carried on it as candidate of AAC to come challenge Alex Oti. I see the better Nigeria well, not the fine. I mean, I'll get out. And Seun Kuti keep on backing. Woo. Back. Roof. Back. Tulu.
We are not in the war with anyone. It's a misunderstanding. We want to stand on our feet. We realize that using that word, that notation, Hausa Fulani, is like a scam to us. It's a scam which eventually we are at the lower benefit. And what initiates all this activism is as a result of this banditry that cause all this. And we know those are causes of all these aliens that we live with.
For centuries, the Hausa and Fulani have shared close historical, cultural, and political ties with many people, especially the Nigerian press, referring to them collectively as Hausa Fulani. But in recent months, a campaign by some certain individuals has sought to redefine that relationship, arguing that the Hausa ethnic group should be recognized separately from the Fulani. One of the leading voices of the movement, Abdullahi, says the campaign is aimed at dissociating the Hausa from what he describes as the actions of some criminal elements who hide under the Fulani identity. He alleges that the insecurity and banditry
affecting parts of the country have unfairly shaped public perceptions of the Hausa because of their long-standing association with the Fulani. The campaign has also drawn the attention of security agencies. One of its promoters, Bicham Isango, is currently in the custody of the Department of State Service. Authorities have not publicly disclosed the specific reasons for his continued detention. His wife says he was arrested by security operatives and has remained in custody since then.
I traveled to Geneva on the 2nd of June, and that was the last time I had any contact with him on phone. So I became worried because I couldn't reach him, and we started asking questions, and somehow we found out that he was being held at the DSS headquarters. So when I got back to Nigeria, I tried to see him, and from the little I gathered when I saw him, he is being held because of his social media activism. And basically what he says is there's a clear difference between Hausas and Fulanis. There's no such thing as Hausa Fulani. He advocates for Hausa ethnic consciousness.
The traumatized wife is calling on the security agencies to release her husband or charge him to court.
All we are asking for is his return to his family. I keep lying to my kids. My son keeps asking questions. And I can't seem to explain to a child why his father has been away from home for so long without giving any tangible reason. And this is somebody who has never broken any law to the best of my knowledge. He's been law-abiding. He's been an upright person. So if he has done something wrong, charge him to court, Even a criminal has his day in court. How much more somebody that is saying, look, I need to speak up for my people.
Historians and analysts, however, are urging caution, warning that ethnic tensions should not be allowed to overshadow the shared history between communities in northern Nigeria.
Any tribe, you have good and bad people. So that idea of saying they want to separate from Fulani because Fulani are bandits is most ridiculous, because not all Fulanis are bandits. You have in Kano here, how many Fulanis are bandits? How many people are there that you can just lump them and do this profiling? It's a political project.
Some residents also rejected attempts to associate crime with any particular ethnic group, insisting that criminality has no tribe and that individuals should be held accountable for their actions rather than entire communities.
Crime in itself has no name. Crime in itself has no tribe. A criminal is a criminal. He should be given that name, not his tribe. By the time you begin, yes, of course, the dominant persons that participated today in this act, majority were Fulanis.
The debate continues to generate mixed reactions, reflecting broader conversations about identity, history, and security in northern Nigeria. Observers say maintaining peaceful coexistence and avoiding ethnic profiling will be critical as the discussions evolve.
Upon the insult wey dis woman received during Actress Ruby Ojako marriage, normal party. How many of una remember this lady wey wear clothes wey be say na I saw go Ruby Ojako marriage? In fact, all her bobby like this come out. Everybody come dey shout. I remember the thing even caused quarrel between her and Mama Rita. Mama Rita Odeche, when Mama Rita come tell her and say, how you go marriage? You will be elderly woman. As and make people dey comfortable with this thing wey you wear. This woman still carry herself go Ruby Ojako baby dedication wey happen yesterday. Carry herself like this. Now I know that she know they do what she did. She deliberately they do what she do. She seeks for attention. She won't make people they talk. Now I know say now all these old time actress, people don't really remember them again. Now all these local movies, epic movie, now all those wicked epic, now she they mostly they add. So as people don't remember her again. That's why she come they wear this kind of I-saw clothes. They carry they go events. See clothes where she wear go Ruby or Jacob baby dedication. Now the marriage she first go disgrace herself. How many doing that Rubio Jacko marriage. It was so bad. People were talking, people were criticizing her. Now they can't do baby dedication again. This same woman, when I see club where she's so. I don't know. Some of these old people, what will happen? Eh? If young boys see you for road tomorrow now, call you a shower now, you will say they don't have respect. Eh? We have for see this video for TikTok. Now, not the song where they put, Barakata, Pam Pam, Ajarikata, look where baby, I take it, Pam Pam, a shower, I wish now that kind of, that flavor song, now they put for them. I can face the look, say, now I can't see the video very well. Now I can't say, should like this woman be this? Hey, make her the respect on herself. Oh. She supposed she don't get children. She don't get husband. What is this? There are appropriate clothing for different occasions. Why wear this? An older woman, an elderly woman. You will say, I see Queenette Herbert for that baby dedication. So she take dress. Those ones now young Gen Z's. Eh? It doesn't have this kind of nakedness. They make person see husband. Now those kind of people suppose dress like that. I cannot know what they there. So she take dress. I don't know whether Destiny they there. Almost all the actors, some of them go church. So after church, some of them can go reception. Some of them, like most people were there. But she will be elderly woman. See what she wear. You even carry Bobby. If you say that me be a big wife where they there for push you through where there. You might say, hey, I will push you. Come on, don't feel do that nonsense for where I did. And unless I know they there with my husband. Which kind of talk with that one? I go sit down with my husband for occasion. One nonsense I puna wake up herself with this thing. Go carry this thing. Come they do like this. You are go take push you where? What? You go know. I don't just understand. She now we will be the younger ones who come the correct one now. We be elderly woman. Eh? See, make her talk to her parents for house, so because I don't know why you as a child would look your mama like this. Your mama will come out like this, have everything outside. This is not fine. It's not beautiful. It's not be fashion. You cannot even interpret it anyhow. All your big door outside for where small boys and small children, small children day. Tomorrow night, it's small picking insult you go. Talk to the picking no day. You no get respect. Whereas now you concerned because why they behave like this, why they dress like this. Upon say they remind you doing Rubio Jacko wedding, you still go the baby dedication like this. I don't even know why Ruby invite person like you. Anyway, it's an occasion. I know they're overly righteous, so, but you reason and it's good for your eye. If now your mama wear this kind of thing come outside, how you go feel? Your own mama wear this kind of thing come out for house. Say you go occasion. Whether you get papa, you don't get mama. How you go feel? Say you see your mama, or you don't even feel no. You can't jam your mama for occasion for with this kind of thing. Yeah? What does say as your friend now? Can't they tell you say your mama go sweet? I go like knock your mama. I take be for your ear.
Do you know that Nigerian government preferred Mazen Nadekano's agitation more than Simon Ekpa's agitation? Ask me why. Simon Ekpa was very brutal on Nigerian government. He was excessively brutal, more than Mazen Nadekano himself. They were saying that Mazen Nadekano, they were crying about Mazen Nadekano, but when Simon Ekpa came, that's when they shed the real tears. And they just imagine Nigerian, they were not even praising Mazen Nadekano more than Simon Ekpa. So, that is to tell you that for us to get this Biafra, we must use Simon Ekpa's strategy. That is the reason why Mazen Nadekano brought him close to himself. I will keep on preaching this. Simon Ekpa's strategy is the best strategy on Nigerian government. And if not that they conspired with some of DOS criminals to jail Simon Ekpa, by now we would have been in Biafra. Even the DOS criminals, we are confirming that Biafra is closer than ever when Simon Ekpa was outside. To an extent that some of them we are saying, even if Simon Ekpa brings Biafra, that they are not going to come back. They are not going to be part of it. Are you hearing what some of these DOS criminals we are saying? People that we are fighting for freedom for. They are not after the freedom. They were so sentimental and they were so self-centered because their self matters more than anything, even more than the Biafra. Their self, that their political, that their position matters to them more than anything. That money that they were collecting from Nigerian government matters to them more than anything. If you watch Iken Goodwago's video some time ago, when he wanted to unalive himself, when he was telling Simon Ekpa to stop, and he knows that Simon Ekpa is doing the right thing, but that he should stop. Can you imagine? Iken Goodwago, that he knows that Simon Ekpa was doing the right thing, that he's on the right track, but that he should stop. So, you people should know that Simon Ekpa was the right match for Nigeria. That was why Mazen Nanikano brought him out. And we must use his strategy to follow Nigerian government. If not, if we follow Nigerian government smoothly, Biafra is not coming today and tomorrow. We need to drag Biafra. We need to bring Biafra by ourselves. Simon Ekpa's strategy is the best strategy to get Biafra.
The status quo meaning that before you went to court to challenge INEC for not registering you, so there are those who interpret it as though there's no NDC because the party took you back to pre-registration.
Well, first of all, that interpretation is wrong. Whatever orders that they made in terms of status quo, even while the status quo you're talking about is debatable. Because right now, you have NDC registered as a political party. When the court made that order, the court positively compared INEC to register us. This ruling did not contain a positive mandatory order directing INEC to deregister. This ruling did not do that.
But there's a judgment that INEC had that compared INEC to register.
No, but
that ruling,
yes.
that judgment in the hands of INEC is now a nullity. That judgment means nothing is left.
Wait. Courts don't function that way. Courts don't function that way.
But it reverses.
Orders of courts are to be construed strictly. It's possible for the court to have made that order on deregistration if that was what it wanted. But the court did not say so. And in any case, our contention is that that order that was purportedly made was an order that was extra jurisdictional. He had no jurisdiction, no powers to have even entertained the application, no powers to have made even that order on status quo, whichever way you want to interpret it. And that's a decision that the appellate courts will look at, and they will know what to do. And we are confident that even the orders, whichever way you want to interpret it, will be put right in no distant time. Okay? Once the applications are lodged, and lawyers have been doing a terrific job, and the issues are very clear. I would like you and all Nigerians to know this. Look, the party that went to file an application, a motion, who are they? Nigerians should know that that is not a registered political party at all. It is actually a non-entity. It's not known to the laws of Nigeria. We have natural persons, you and I, Senator Dixon and Okimbaloye, we are natural persons, okay? In this political sphere, for you to participate in political activities, you must be a political party. That applicant is unknown to the laws of this country. It is not a political association. It is also not a registered political party. It is not carrying out political activities. It is not sponsoring political candidates for this election or for any election at all. Nobody even knows the national chairman of that so-called association. Nobody knows the secretary. Nobody knows the office or headquarters. Nobody knows any member. Only someone described herself as pro-tem legal advisor of an association. And it's even anomalous that it refers to itself as a party. It is not a political party. Actually, that is a crime under the laws of this country. A crime under the laws of this country. Because by the laws of this country, only a registered political party can call itself a political party and can undertake or be part of political activities. And it is a criminal offense to do so. So, ab initio, there was no legal
justiciable person, no juristic person before the court. Okay? So the action, every action associated with this matter is frivolous, so you don't and it's embarrassing actually. So you really don't know people who are behind it. No, there's nobody actually behind it. Now let me tell you, what do you suspect? Wait. Yeah. So there are many suspicions and many motives going on, but I'm not here to trade suspicions. What I'm here to explain the kind of situation that has been contrived. Contrived in the sense that what did the affidavit, the so-called affidavit that didn't really disclose any case at all. You look at the affidavit, and the Court of Appeal and others will look at it, and you'll hear more about it. Look, they said, even if you take them by what they have read, they said 2015, that association, not a party, association, applied for registration as a political party, and they were denied. Of course, as you all know, we started as 2017. Okay? Now, they were denied. So they are not a political party. And if you check 2015 till now, or till December, when we got this order, it's 10 years. So 10 years, that association has been moribund, dormant, non-existent, dissolved itself. It's of no consequence, does not exist. Even if it existed at that time, its members, some may have died as human beings, some may have left, they may have jabbed, so it is not a body that can pursue any claim against our party. It is not a body capable of having any rights that can be enforced. And
our First Lady said we go say corn. Our First Lady said we go say akara. In a country that is blessed with so much, the small-scale business that the First Lady could reason in her head was akara. Have you seen people that fry akara? You think because you saw one woman that came out to say she fried akara to send her children to school, people should troop into frying akara? People should troop into roasting corn that is seasonal on the streets. But now even they shame themselves as leaders of this country. If when they work out, they see people, they do petty job for streets. Now they shame. A country that is blessed, a country that there's so much gap between the rich and the poor. And now they shame. Tinubu, the other day you came out to say you have a garden in Asoro. Apart from that first time where you do show up, we don't know about that garden again. Mama, carry groundnut oil, go Asoro, go to Frakara. Make them buy your nonuga, they buy from you. Then we can go they buy from you for them. And probably that is your child. The senators that are your children, they will come and purchase. They will patronize you. Lead by example. When I did that, they drive cars worth hundreds of millions of naira. When I see me somebody go street, go say akara. Because when God creates this country, Nigeria, puts the natural resources, put them for now and see when I control them, when I use and say solve our own problems. Your child that does not have the President Bola Tinubu's child, the Iyaloja General, I don't think she goes to the market to sell, but she's the President General of Market Women Association in Nigeria. Your Pekin, Bola Tinubu Pekin, he fly up and down from state to state, spending millions of naira, taxpayers' money. You know, fry akara. Then you are urging Nigerian women to go and be frying akara on the street, that you give them grant of how much exactly? You donated so and so for cancer, you donated. See rubbish that is coming out from your mouth as First Lady of Nigeria. And I know you get small shame at all. The wristwatches you wear, the bangles you wear, the earrings you wear, they are worth millions of naira. Then you give somebody change, saying you go start akara business for this harsh economy. To pay us rent, to feed the children. We have so many people that are insane, that are in government today. They are disconnected from reality. We are in a country where people are even starting to complain about the use of mini buses. One that they empower people with grinding machine and all of that to ensure that people remain poor for life. May they not reach on a standard. God will punish all of you. God will punish all of you. In his infinite mercy, he will punish all of you. Akara business. They roast corn. Why you know they roast corn for your husband made the shop? I mean, they use corn do now for Asoro. You and your husband, they use corn do now. They use corn swear for now. Kulu. Are we going back or are going forward in the first place? We expect that people that sold Kulukuli and Akara in the 90s, they don't advance, they do something else. And the money when I give, not be say go reach, they start modified Akara business or modified roasting corn business. No, now for them to remain on the street so that on election, if on the campaign, now go they join the roast corn, roast Akara, we go punish all of them. They pray, wait till happen to our Basha, may happen to una for Asuro. God punish all of them. You guys are stupid. Foolish categories of people. Akara, Kulu. So wait till they come out first lady mouth. Nigerian politicians will be waiting for you and me to fight for them all the time. There will be an election. The ruling party will rig the election. There will be massive vote buying. Obvious one. There will be massive falsification of figures. Then politicians will sit back. Then they will expect the average Nigerian on the street, the woman in the market, the man on the street, to be on the street and fight and protest for them. Then we are back, we are sitting down, we are expecting a free and fair election in 2027. Listen, if Peter Obi, Rotimi Amechi, Rabi Okwankwaso, Atiku Abubakar, irrespective of their age, if they will not go on the street to challenge what happened on Saturday, that show of shame they call election that they conducted, whether in Ekiti State, whether in Rivers State, whether in Nasarawa State, that they called election. If these categories of political leaders that I just mentioned, if they will not go out there on the street to challenge it, Tinubu is testing them. One thing about Nigerian politicians is that they will test you, they will try you, they will see your reaction. If you don't react or react equally and oppositely, they will do something worse. Yes, they will do something worse. Now, this current Baba that is INEC chairman, all the elections he has conducted since he assumed office shows that this man is not different from a criminal. He's a professor, but he's not different from a criminal. Right from the FCT council polls to what we see today as Ekiti State election and all of that, it shows that this man is completely incompetent. If it was the APC of those days in 2015, they will go out on the street and protest. They will threaten to establish a parallel government. They will threaten the incumbent government. But we have opposition today that are useless. Opposition leaders that are like toothless dogs. They are not even backing to even show, threats. We don't say you don't get it, just back, but they are not backing. Then they will expect you and me. Some of them, they will still get to this political office after you've struggled, after you've fought for them. They will still do what is in their mind, not what Nigerians want. But when it comes to fight and struggle for this, for free and fair election, they will sit back. An election was conducted, or let me say, selections were conducted on Saturday. No NDC member on the streets. No ADC member on the streets. Everybody has accepted the outcome of that election. That show of shame. That's how we accept 2027 election. We keep accepting it. And the funny thing is, there are some categories of Nigerians that just believe Tinubu has won 2027 election. So whether you vote or you don't vote on election day, Tinubu will be declared winner. So when people like that speak, it is giving Tinubu an edge that Nigerians will also accept that thing they accepted in 2023. I expect politicians now, ADC, APC, and ADC, NDC members, Labour Party members, PDP members to be on the street challenging the show of shame conducted by INEC on Saturday. But no, everybody is in the comfort of their houses, expecting Nigerians to be on the streets. They're expecting Nigerians to fight for you. And now you go reach there, they collect billions of naira, they pocket Nigerian money, and you they smile. Now you they reach there, they support borrowing. Come on. Nigerian politicians, you need to stand up to the ruling party. You need to stand up to APC, the NDC, the NDC, the Labour Party, the PDP. They need to stand up to the APC. APC does not have monopoly of madness. APC does not have monopoly of rigging. APC does not have the monopoly of violence. You hear me? So, I want to stand up to them head on. But no, we go sit back, we go expect Nigerians they for street, they fight, they struggle for honor, they protest. In the end, you know, they die in the wine for corner with these same ruling party members. When I know where they share, they fall come on a table. Whereas the innocent Nigerian that is on the street has no idea. And for those Nigerians that sold their vote on Saturday, shame on una, shame on una. In fact, Nigerians are not worth fighting for, because the truth is Nigerians were created to live in extreme conditions. Nigerians can live in the deserts conveniently. They go they smile, some go they beat them, they go they smile. They were created by a special God, I don't know, to endure these pains. And Nigerians are going through it, which is terrible. No. See somebody. So you think Nigerians are stupid, Abi? Your dad is driving the country in a direction we've never seen. In an unknown direction. So somebody will just board a vehicle. You don't get idea of where they go. God drop us. We are not going again. We are sick and tired of this vehicle. We are sick and tired of this blind driver. Okay, go and tell your dad we said he's a blind driver. Your papa, where they drive the economy. You don't go driving school. Your papa, where they drive the economy, where they drive the country. Your papa no get driver's license. Your papa knows sabi match break. If he sabi match break, he go know when person say stop, make him calm down. Papa, go and tell your father that we're tired of his driving. We don't like the way he's a reckless driver. He's a reckless driver. Your papa, they drive the country, don't drive people to their death. He don't drive people into trauma. He don't drive people into depression. Yes, he has. So we don't need this kind of driver. This driver is useless. Please, go and tell your dad. How will somebody that is even reasonable say your dad is driving us to a direction that we've never seen? What if that direction is hell? What if that direction is a pit? What if that direction, your dad does not even know the direction? The key way they always support papa. You see, carry your papa for back. Say your papa, they drive the economy. And this statement is making you, Remi Tinubu, look more stupid. You see how childish you are? Where they run from pillar to post, they ensure, say youth, they rally around your papa, they give that money up and down. This one is even making you look more stupid. More stupid. It is better you go and carry one of those keke and paper, one of those many buses where you don't give an engage.